Yeah, what y'all want? What y'all want tonight? What are y'all here for? Are y'all here for the Rideshare Garage tonight? It's Wednesday night, y'all, and it's the Rideshare Garage,
Woo
all the
woo
way from
woo
all over the
woo.
place tonight, man. We got people in California, we got people in Miami. You got me. You stuck with me, and we might have another guest appearance from another gentleman in California, a brand new California resident. We're gonna find out. I don't know. But other than that, let me go around the board and say hello. We are not going to have the Driven Dad tonight. He's doing some personal stuff with his family. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. It's just he's giving a free ride, y'all. He's giving a ride for less than Uber shared. But that's okay, Tony. We love you. All right. Okay, Steven, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You're gonna get Nick turned on over there. You're gonna have Nick turned on over there. He's gonna be driving that Tesla in automatic, and full FSD over there. All right.
Yeah,
Below
I was gonna
me,
say,
bel-
I was gonna say something crazy, but we'll keep it for the after show
yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What people
yeah, yeah,
FSD
yeah.
stand for?
Anyway, so to this side of me, that side of me, we got Buddha. Buddha's up with us tonight, and we're gonna
Yes,
get into some
sir.
things that Buddha and Obsidian Vinny are doing this week. Below me, well, first of all, Buddha, it looks
Yeah,
really good out there. What part of California are you in, bro?
we are in the beautiful town of South Central, live and direct from Buddha
In South
News.
Central.
This is
We
where
live
you
in.
will get shot if you say hi to somebody.
Oh shit! Let's not go there. Oh boy, I don't even know where mine's at. Shit, I don't want to get shot through the camera. Okay.
Welcome to the garage.
All right. Below me is my man, Mr. Miami Amazon Flex, the true iteration of the word pivot right now, because I'm gonna let him tell it. Um, yeah, that's Nick. Mr. Nick, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I am doing good. I am doing beautiful actually, because I'm making a lot of money. I am multi-apping, uh, hitting way past my goals right now. So um, yeah, this is really good. So as you can see, I'm doing Amazon Flex. It is definitely a workout, but hey, you gotta get out of your comfort zone, right?
You got to get out of your comfort zone, bro. We're gonna get into it tonight. After that's gonna be the number two subject. Now I'm gonna be coming to you, man. Don't be all throwing packages on the door and like taking pictures as you're running away. Okay. And then next to him, my guy, my twin, my brother from another mother, none other than Obsidian Vinny himself from the land of Panda in California. We got Sir Steven, the unbroken driver. What's popping, bro?
Hey, we just made it back from the W-2, feeling a little groggy right now, but we got a bunch of stuff happening so that we can get ready for big events, and so taking a little bit of rest on these weekdays so that we can really hit the event hard.
Well, I want to get something out of the way first, really quick and easy. Eddie will be along soon. He's wrapping up his OnlyFans. Like I said, Tony can't be with us tonight. Melvin, I see Melvin's in the chat. Did I see Melvin in the chat? Yes, he is right there. Melvin, I sent you a link. You're more than welcome if you're available. Uh, Big shout out to William in Cleveland. Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Rolando's back. Mr.
What's going on,
Garcia, I've not
Rick?
seen you in a little bit. I'm glad you're here. We got Rideshare Road Warrior Rick. I guess Steven knows him. I don't
Nope,
think I know this
I
guy.
just like his name.
All right, cool. Peace. What's up? Hey, Steven, did you see the latest news out of Minneapolis?
I have not.
Bro, two things have struck me. And I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna
Oh,
be
we
that
for
guy.
sure on Figueroa.
I'm gonna be that. Hey, bro, no shootouts. Don't get no pictures there, all right, bro? Don't
Oh,
get
that's
no
not what
Oh.
Fig's known for, bro.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Well, wait
I
a
gotta
minute.
turn the camera back around. Hold on.
Do I need some singles here? Do I need some singles here for this street?
More
I
than
don't think that.
singles.
Yeah, they don't take no singles.
Oh God, Lord. All right. So in Minnesota, they're having that big controversy out there between their drivers out there and the organization that they formed. and the city council told them, "Hey, Uber, Lyft, y'all got to May 1st to comply with our demands and our
Oh my.
paid." And up, we gotta put Buddha in timeout for a second. Whoop, there he is, timeout. And here's the thing, bro. Now three of the city council members that voted in favor of the drivers has now backed off. They're going the opposite direction. Not only are they going the opposite direction with the amount of money that they are demanding Uber and Lyft pay the drivers, okay, they extended the deadline. Originally, it was May 1st. Uber and Lyft had to shit or get off the pot, right? Now they got till July 1st. And what do I always say, Steven? I always say, no matter what, Uber is too much of a beast and they got way too much money, power, and influence. And so now, because of that power and influence, minds are getting changed.
Yeah. Or they're flipping to the money.
I thought
The bribery.
Lyft. I think Lyft said that they're willing to come to a middle ground. No, instead of paying like $1.49 a mile, they're willing to do 89 cents a mile, and vice versa. But you know,
Well, this is the point. You drew this hard line in the sand. You told these companies, the drivers apparently didn't give Uber or Lyft much of a negotiation at the table. They kind of went around them and said, "No, we're going to force you to do this." And then when the company said, "Well, all right, fine, Lyft drivers, if y'all got rental cars, turn them in because we're not going to be there no more. So you got to turn the rental cars in, right? Uber, turn your Teslas in because we're not going to be there no more." And then here we go, right? Now all of a sudden you got the same politicians that I've been screaming don't give a good goddamn about the working man, not Democrats, not Republicans, none of them. Here they are changing their story, bro. Changing their story. So I wanted to lead off tonight with the I don't know how it's going to end up, but I kind of told you so. You heard it here. While everybody else was stroking egos and yes, let's see how this is going to go, and we were making change and blah blah blah. Ain't shit changed yet. Until it happens, Seattle is the apparition. Seattle is the unicorn. Everybody else, we got to do what we got to do. So with that, there you go.
well, I have a friend from another from a Discord. He is out of Seattle, and he's making Lux Black rates and Uber Black rates look like trash. And but it is a harder market to get into Black in Seattle, is what he was telling me, because you have to have a class a thing like a endorsement on your license in order
Mm-hmm.
to start in Seattle as a Black chauffeur driver on Uber Black.
Right.
But he did say that the rates there are really good. It's just that there's people complaining on his Facebook group that they're only making $20 in like all day, and it's because he says that he actually shown us videos of a dash cam where he hits a corner, literally back to back Uber stickers and Lyft stickers, and obviously there's like 5-6 cars in one block. You're not gonna get a ping, you know. It's a hot potato on the pings. So it could be a good market, yeah, but only the people with good strategy will survive,
Well, I think that's the same for everywhere. I think good strategy is everything. Like I mean, I didn't drop a video this week. I am going to put out a little product review video tomorrow, but next week I'll be putting out a rideshare video because guys, last week I got my ass handed to me last week. Right? I didn't even, bro. I didn't crack 900 last week, and I put in 44 hours. That's how bad my strategy was for the slowdown. This week, it's already a different ballgame. I'm already off and running. That strategy switch is everything, bro. The pivot is everything. All right, want to shout out real quick. The Melvin's joined us down there. Mr. Melvin, how you doing, brother? He might be out working. Maybe he couldn't hear me. Okay, so we keep it moving. Who else is in the chat tonight? Josh, I see Josh is in the chat. I see 13
SB
Rounds is in the
Rides.
chat. Bear Claus is
Shout
in
out
the
to
chat.
SB
Silver
Rides
Fox.
with the XL.
Ricky's in the house. SB, what's going up, buddy? How are you? So that was the bad news I wanted to get out of the way. I do have one more piece of good news before we get into the main topic tonight, which is Accounting Tom. If y'all don't know, Accounting Tom is out of Tampa. He sent me a text, bro. Tampa was one of those markets that they didn't show you the surge. All you got in Tampa was a little red dot, and that was it. There was no money attached to the surge. And it's been like that for about a year. Well, guess what? The Tampa market now, they're now showing surge numbers again. So that means to tell me maybe all these drivers they think they ain't got, because they need to attract drivers to an area when they have high demand. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It was a cool concept, not gonna lie. Because think about it, they try to do like the hottest areas were high surge prices supposedly, but then people are, if you know your market, you should know your prices without surge. And people were like, "Oh well, I'm not getting a lot more money for this ride, even if they were in the deep, deep, I don't know how do you call that surge, but it's like a purple or something. But you know, I like to see the money signs. Even better if it was a multiplier sign. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep, but in the Tampa market, they weren't showing anything but just red clouds and a little hockey puck, looked like a little Uber symbol, and that was it. You had no monetary value at all attached to it. It was one of those, hey, we're going to pay
what?
you what we pay you, and you suck it up and take it. And now, according to Thomas, he sent me the thing. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Sounds like whatever benefit they were hoping to get from it, either they already achieved it, or it just was too much of a hassle to prevent people from getting that information. Or they figured like something would happen where they could be liable, so they let it go. I mean, it's a bunch of things where they never say anything, but they change it. Like, does anybody still remember when they were sending out messages with each ride, letting you know if the passenger was a good tipper? That just disappeared, right? Nobody
It
said
just
anything. We didn't
disappeared.
hear that, just
I never
gone.
got it.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so and now they got these new
I had that in my
messages.
area.
Yeah. So you had that for a while, and no a warning, nothing. It's just gone out of the app. So I mean, these things are it seems like calculated or just tested moves, and I would look at it from the perspective of me in California. We didn't have that where we were getting pucks, but we're not getting any surge anyway, or if the surge is extremely low anyway. So it's like, would I rather have it hidden from me, or in a sense, or have it where it does give me numbers, but I never get numbers?
The other part to that too is we know that a lot of times, even though they're showing us a monetary number on surge, it's just fare
Right.
replacement. It's not a bonus anymore. It's part of the fare, and it's
Or-
almost like they're paying us back with our own money.
Or we get a ton of fare replacement, especially when we see these surge numbers, and you go back and you remove the surge you were supposed to get, and the numbers just make no sense. Like, why would I take only get paid $5 to do this 30, 40, 50-minute trip? Like, what kind of sense does that make? And then you're supposed to have the surge. It's supposed to be on top of. But I mean, look at how they restructured it. The way that they present the information to you anyway. Before, it always used to be plus whatever. Now it's included in your fare. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you, since we're on that subject, I'm going to show you something else that I discovered yesterday. Wait a minute, hold on, I got to get it up. Screenshots. So what I noticed yesterday was Lyft. You know how Lyft has that 10%, 20%, 30% boost or turbo, whatever the hell they're calling it these days. You know what I'm talking about when they give you that bonus.
Turbo?
The turbo. Well, let
Yes,
me show you something about turbo that I found out yesterday. Hold on, I'm going to bring it up right now. We're not getting the full allotment of our turbo. Okay. I want you to look at this ride here. Okay. $1.16 is not 10% of 14.20. The ride came in, this ride particularly came in at $10 and change for upfront price, right? It was going like a mile and a half. If you guys on the radio remember, this is the one I was bitching about. This dude was taking too long to get his ass out, right? Turned out to be a nice guy, but still, he was too long to get out. The ride was like $11.60 is what the ride was. But because it took extra time for him to get in the car, Lyft, which will automatically adjust if you got more wait time or more distance for the most part, right? They adjusted the ride up to 14.20, but they never adjusted the 10% boost. Same thing here.
Fuzzy math.
Same thing here. They never adjusted the ride the 10% up. And you can see this one, right? There was no adjustment needed here. $13.72, $1.37. $14.02, $13.60. You say, well, that's no big deal. That's 42 cents, right? And then here, that's what? $3.04. It should have been adjusted. Am I saying that right? $3.04? Yeah.
Sounds right to
No.
me.
Yeah, $3. Yeah, $3.04. So I'm just letting you guys know that, Lyft ain't exactly being on the up and up either with their boosts. I just thought I'd bring that to you guys' attention. That's all.
You always, if you're saying you're going to give that bonus, if you're saying you're going to give it the surge, I mean, even basic math for a student, you do the calculation with the original numbers first before you start adding percentages. What happened to PEMDAS? So to add it in after on the smaller number and out of order is just ridiculous when a person is expecting. And they're, I mean, what about that great lovely message everybody gets, like, you were paid extra to wait?
Oh my God, bro! Everybody in the chat, has anybody looked into their transparent payout? Right in the notes, you earned 117% of the ride fare this week. Has anybody found yet in the notes where it says how much exactly we're paid extra to wait on a ride? Because I can't find it. I haven't seen that extra money yet. I'm waiting on it. I'll catch up with some of these comments here. James says move to get a ride request. Yep, you got to go. You got to try different markets in different areas. Let's see. Uber CEO is my enemy. Raymond's in the house. Raymond, ¿qué pasó, bro? Bear Claws. RSG podcast covered the return of dollar amount, surge, and Lyft turbo scams. Yeah, I didn't get to see the show last night. I usually watch. Last night I was out working. I didn't have a chance to do that. I'm glad they covered it. Let's see. SB Rides. That's why I never start the trip until we're ready to pull out with the fast. Yep. Sergio was addressing Lyft directly, saying, don't do it, Lyft. Don't follow Uber. Listen, both apps, no matter what, follow each other within 30 days. You see the new thing Uber put out today now? They're talking about new safety features for women. They still haven't addressed any safety features for drivers. But now it's about the woman. It's about the woman. What are you going to do? Anyway, so Melvin, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good in my daddy's Tesla.
That's good. Hey, I got some more duct tape when you come over here to fix that bumper.
Make sure it's reflective.
You got it, bro. Whatever color you want it, my guy.
What's up, Melvin?
Hey, whenever you come down here, we gotta hit that buffet, man.
Oh yeah, you already know it, bro. Oh, Vinny,
Yes, sir.
I know this is probably off topic, but the Rideshare Garage thing that
Rally?
we're doing, the
Yep,
rally,
the rally.
I got one of our other friends with a Tesla coming from H-Town to come and visit to
She's
the
gonna come and
rally,
hang out
bro.
with us. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
she's about to pull up on us.
Oh boy. Anybody, in case you guys don't know what Buddha's talking about, the last week of June, we are doing a rideshare garage rally. We are all headed to
That's right.
Austin, Texas. The reason why Austin, Texas is the place is because from Fort Lauderdale, from Miami, Fort Lauderdale to Austin, and then the distance from LA to Austin is only 25 miles difference. So it's right in the middle of the country for us. And it's all one highway, basically I 10. So we're going to meet up there. We're going to have a good time. We're going to go invade Eddie's OnlyFans page. We're all going to hang out, literally going to hang
That's
out
right.
and making some real money there. And then, just have a good time. And we're going to try to do some work while we're there. I'm going to try to catch on. We're going to be there 4 days. I want to get a day's worth of work in Austin, Texas. So that'd be the end of June. If you guys are interested, let us know. We'll have a link up soon in the Discord for that. Buddha, how about you tell us what you and my twin brother out there are getting ready to do?
We are we bite the bullet, man. Um,
Talk to
we
me.
are we are going to Coachella. Coachella season is
That's what
this.
I'm talking about.
Coachella season is this week, and it really went from the same plan as last year to saying screw it. We are doing something crazy, and me and Steven rented Escalades for this event.
Wait,
Oh, you
wait,
guys
wait,
are
wait,
going baller.
wait. As much as you bust my chops about my rented Model Y, you have decided to rent. I want to make sure I get this right. You are renting an Escalade. Bro, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. I do the same thing.
Hey, check this out.
Hey, Vinny, can I finish this one real quick
Yes,
though?
sir.
Did you get this one with your daddy's credit card or your credit card? The rental. I'm just asking, bro.
No, my dad didn't. I got it myself. Put that hours in at USC because I did have the only way I could afford that Escalade. By the way, it's a 2021 Sport Escalade.
It's all right.
Um,
Beautiful
the only
car.
way I could afford
Beautiful
it and
vehicle.
really went hard on it is if I had a big bonus to hit this week on Lyft. I when you combine, yeah, a ride challenge by itself is garbage. But out here in California, we have the EV credit for 150, and the weekday, Monday to Thursday, was 125 for 30 rides,
Right.
and then the weekend was $90 for 30 rides as well. So I hit all
Right.
three with the 150 EV bonus and really crushed it at our spot that we go to. You know, at this college for shared rides because without these rides, man, we won't get nothing. There's no way that Buddha's doing 50 rides in a week, man. There's no way. There's no
Mm.
point of it. You gotta understand, 50. That's 50 people opening and closing your door. Just think about it. Your car will get clapped
Oh,
out, bro.
that's Uber, right? Or
Lyft,
that you're talking
Lyft,
about with that?
Lyft.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Uber, because we don't get, me and Vinny don't get the luxurious EV credit from Lyft. We don't get squat
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
from Lyft,
Mm-mm.
and of course, I mean that's a Cali thing for Lyft. But
new.
now Uber's lovely EV credit, you got to do 210 rides a
Yeah, I
month.
don't. I don't really care for it.
And
Really,
and
never
that
cared
starts
for the
tomorrow.
dollar one either.
Yeah,
Yep.
Loki, the
that
dollar
starts
credit,
tomorrow.
the dollar credit, in me and Steven's eyes were just fare replacement, anyways. Me and my me
Absolutely.
and my friend, he has a Camry. I have a Tesla Model Y, as you guys know, and we were getting literally the exact same or a dollar to like 25 cents to $1 difference on his side, not on my side, on his side. So it's like, bro, there's no point of like
What?
doing the dollar credit, you know?
You know, it's
You're right
it's
about that.
always tough with that dollar credit, but you know, like when I looked and I saw that they were taking that away. Now they're going to force you into 200 rides, and then if you're still renting the car, certain markets, if you're still renting the Tesla, right? If you're still renting the Tesla, then you have to do 50 rides in some markets now. So that puts those rented cars into that $210 bonus or whatever the hell it's going to be. So
There's
hold on, hold on. We have a special guest. I think we have a special guest. He's frozen right there. Tell me that motherfucker don't look like from Men in Black, the pawn shop owner. Tell me he don't look like the pawn shop owner from Men in Black.
I'm dead as
He looks like the. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't help that one. We are the Men in Black. Anyway, what's going on, Omar? Can you hear us? Because your signal's like in and out.
Yeah, I can. Not the best Wi-Fi.
Need that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, why don't you go to the Starbucks and steal some Wi-Fi?
Nah, bro, come on, man. We classy in here. Starbucks, bro.
I said Starbucks. I know you. I know it's the first time in your life you're
Trying to
driving
get
a
my
real
audio right.
vehicle.
Okay.
You know, you're finally driving a real vehicle, and I'm glad to see you got the phone book because I can see by the height of your head you're actually up in it. So that phone book's coming in handy. Thank you,
Yeah.
Buddha, for getting him that phone book. I know he needed it.
not the phone, but the yellow
Anyway.
pages, bro.
So with the rideshare credit, I mean, Buddha, like you just said, and this is what I meant by the title of the video, right? Drivers got to make some real good decisions now. They got some hard choices to make, bro. And there ain't anybody in the comments that can tell me they ain't up against some kind of hard decision they got to make when it comes to rideshare right now. Last week, nobody down here in my market thought it was going to get that slow that fast. We all thought we still had at least another month.
Wow.
And when I tell you last week I put in 44 hours and didn't crack $900, that ain't good. That ain't good. When Omar, and if he can ever get his signal right, because he's looking like the poster child for Are We There Yet? Okay. Whenever he gets right, he'll tell you he was at Tortuga, which is always a huge, huge music festival down here. Wasn't shit. Never got hard. The surge never blew up. Bonuses never blew up. The most I saw over there was $11. It lasted about 4 minutes and then it was gone. And that was on Lyft. So yeah. You know what? Hey, Bear Claus is spot on with this one, guys. Think about this.
All right.
I was going to mention this when you and Buddha, Steven, were talking about the dollar EV credit, or Melvin and Buddha were talking about the dollar EV credit. Bro, we're chasing $1 bonuses now. I think I said that on the radio yesterday. I was like, Lyft's got a $1 bonus. What the hell is a $1 bonus?
It's
A lot of
crazy.
hard decisions, bro. Yeah, Rolando. So down here last week, right? Rolando's in the market. Down here last week, we had Liv. Y'all know what Liv is? The golf tour, the new golf tour, the Saudi-run golf tour that's got all that money in it. Yeah, that sucked too. We had one down here at Doral at Trump's golf course, and guess what? No surge, no nothing.
Yeah,
So
they're
there you
really
go.
beating down the events for sure. Taking away all the money that you literally earned by being stuck in the traffic trying to get to these places and dealing with the bad management of street traffic they don't plan it. They don't plan it well. Then they want to try to force traffic all in one direction, and they don't control the lights very well.
Yeah, man. I think Uber and Lyft or just the city. I think the city and Uber and Lyft should have like a correlation of like if the app should be based off of a set path. You know, they have all the streets. They know how to direct traffic the right way. Like, why are
I,
y'all doing the most, man? There's no point of like doing all of this crazy stuff, and the app is telling us to go to the Uber lot when we all know the Uber lot sucks at every event. Period. That's like, oh damn, a semi truck just flipped over.
Oof, dang. Onto my
Uh,
Tesla.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Hopefully, anybody can hear me on this thing. Trying
Yeah,
to
we can
what's
hear you
see.
up,
clear.
Ron? What's popping, buddy? How are you?
I'm actually in the building. Got some time to spare. Just got off
Oh, you're
work.
blessing you're blessing us with your presence. I am like so fucking overjoyed right now that Ron actually
I
showed
see.
Oh,
up.
I
yo,
see
look.
the tears
Oh,
and joy.
yeah. Hold on, Buddha. What happened, Buddha?
Oh, the semi truck didn't flip over. He hit a car, and the
Oh,
car's
well,
all
Ooh,
that's
squished.
my Tesla.
oh well. Carrie out of Orlando says I switched to roadies, same compensation, just no annoying riders. Somebody else in here, Charlamander's up. Josh says, why don't you sign up for catering apps? You're in a great market. You can knock them out during lunch and still be able to make your rideshare money. Ed Vinny Cuz. Josh, the thing with me is that time of day, my mornings belong to me. Like I don't drive in the mornings. I trade stocks in the mornings. Once that's done at 11, I work an hour to 2 hours on making my other pivots, videos for my other pivots. And then I've been trying to get out. My change this week is I've been out the door by 2, on the apps by 3, and I switched my areas. And you know what? I've done in 2 days half of what I did all last week. So we're going to see if that goes up. But I hear you. And I think other people need to know that. There are plenty of apps out there, guys. You ain't got don't stick to rideshare. Lamont's in the house. Only he's up out of Delaware. It's like only a part-time hustle. This is true. Steven, I'm doing your job, buddy. This is your job, brother.
I'm
A
in the
lot of people are
chats.
getting into the. A lot of people think that rideshare. A lot of people think that rideshare is easy, bro. But then, when they get into it, they come in with the mentality of the 9 to 5
That's
and
it.
blame everybody on Facebook. Like, oh man, uh, my W-2 is paying me like $25 an hour, and I'm only getting paid 20 an hour. I'm like, bro, the goal is not to be an hourly thing, bro. The goal is to hit $300-400 in less than 8 hours. You know, like,
Yep.
but
That's that's
a lot of these
Let
Uber
me chime
like,
in. Let me chime in into what Buddha's talking about. I think that's a great thing
yeah.
that Buddha is talking about when it comes to the negativity of rideshare. The problem that I also see is that social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, there's so much negativity on these apps about rideshare that it's clouding their judgment. Like no one is not researching their market. I'm on the Facebook group in Florida, and every single day I'm always seeing people ask, "Oh, is Orlando a good market to drive in? Is the Keys a good market to drive in? Or is Tampa a good market to drive in?" And I follow up with them by just watching to see if they responded or they follow up with what they done in their market, and then they become sour. They become sour to Uber, and it's like I think they gotta listen to the Rideshare Garage. They gotta listen to this that tell them the truth and not grifters online. Because what I've been seeing for the past many years
Hold up.
is the way
Hold up. Wait a
they
minute.
make me
Wait.
always bash Uber.
Hold on. Hold on. Did Ron just use the word grifter?
Yeah, I use
In the 7 years I've known you, I have never heard you use brother. Go ahead. Preach on, brother. Preach on.
I'm just saying because what I'm saying is I've been seeing it, and Buddha got a point. Like it's not a 9 to 5, and the thing is, I think if they get a clear message of what rideshare is, they wouldn't be so stressed out about it. You know, like for me, like yes, Uber and Lyft and their tactics are unacceptable. Yes, they are. We've been knowing this for years, and we've been talking about it on this channel and Rideshare Guy and everybody else's channel that's out there. But there are other channels that you know, and I know we've been talking about it before. It would just be people don't see those things, but the world loves negativity, and even though it's slow on Uber, are you doing your best to try to get a tip? Like right now, I did this. I had an Uber green trip from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, rush hour traffic. Upfront fare
What
was
that
20
that make?
bucks. Huh?
Ouch.
20
Go
Ouch.
ahead. You
bucks.
answered the
But the
question. Go
guy
ahead.
tipped me, but the guy tipped me additional 25. So it became a
Oh,
$45 Uber green trip for an hour. That's
Hmm.
$45 for the hour. And the reason why is because he's in the back of the car. I was playing the good music. He enjoyed the ambience of the vehicle. So I'm just saying that, yes, it's slow, but are people find it or trying to do things to, make more money? The other thing I'm going to bring up, and then I'll be quiet after this, is I wouldn't want to order Uber Eats in downtown Miami. I wouldn't want to be that customer. When I see those scooters, I saw this guy with the pizza box. This dude had it halfway folded in his arm with the Uber app, trying to go to the condo in downtown. And I'm like, but yet we complain about people not tipping. And I'm like, bro, where's your pizza bag? I would not want to order in downtown or Brickell a pizza. And I see them scooters. They sometimes they drop it because they don't have the right tool to carry it. But anywho, just wanted to point it out.
bro.
Just
The other
wanted to
night,
bring that up. Do with Buddha.
Sunday night, I had a trip from Pembroke Pines to Kiki on the River, downtown Miami. Three young ladies going to the Madonna concert, but they were going to have dinner first. And we got stuck at the bridge over the Miami River, so we had to wait there for a few minutes. This guy pulls up alongside of us on a scooter with you could see the phone was on the handlebars, right? And the holder. It was an Uber Eats delivery, but he had the food on the floorboard where his feet goes. He didn't have a bag, no nothing, drinks and everything, food, bag of food just sitting on his floorboard between his nasty ass legs, get ready to get delivered some. Bro, fuck that shit. I'll go get my own food. I'll go get my own food, man.
And then
And I
they
ain't
complain why delivery drivers are, man, I'm not getting paid enough. Well, bro, it's because their peers are literally fucking it up for you. Excuse my French, but
you speak French
mhm.
too? God damn, Buddha, you a badass, bro.
Comment
You
But I
speak
allez-vous?
mean, I mean, if we're gonna say that, then we could say that about Uber, Uber rideshare as well. You know,
of
like
course.
Yeah, bro.
I definitely experienced it because you guys know I'm in a Model 3. I have a nice Tesla. I get my car washed every day. You know, my seats are clean. You know, I'm vacuuming. My car is really presentable. But when people see me on the premiere, I guess because of the other experiences that they may have had with the other people, first thing they do is cancel, and then I'll get them right back, and I'll try to beat them before they can cancel again. And you know, of course, they cancel again. But yeah, so I can say the exact same thing about because it's not like my car is bad. I'm rated, 9.7. You know, well, I had a 1 star, so 4.96. You know, I'm not the bad guy,
Shame
but
on you, Nick.
because of my
Shame
peers,
on you, Nicholas. You're gonna get a block of coal for Christmas this year.
Nick, what did you do to get a 1 star? What did you do, man? The gentle giant, oh man,
oh, I get 1 stars all the time. Not
move and
because of
groove and the
The get up out my car.
because
wait,
Listen,
what?
so
listen. I got to be honest with Nick. I got before y'all jump on Nick for his 1 star. Listen, bro. He hits the button on the radio channel, and we hear the shit that Nick goes through. Nick absolutely gets the absolute worst riders, and he don't get one a week. He gets like 3 or 4 a day. So I'm just saying,
Yeah, you do, man. That's
Nick gets some.
weird.
He need talk about somebody who needs to change markets. Nick needs to get the hell up out of South Miami and come up north with the rest of us.
But
You know, it's funny that you say
with the
that
kids,
because like I
I'm in
got
Miami.
Just quit already. There's so much money to be made. So here's a good question, right? Or here's a good statement. Damn, just quit already. I guess he thinks we're complaining. There's so much money to be made other than ride sharing. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. And everybody on this board right here has a different pivot going. Everybody on this panel has another pivot going. We just come in here, we just talk about news of the day, bro. So I'm not sure where you're coming from with that, but I agree. I agree. You should quit. 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 I don't know.
It's like they say, man. If your investment into this Uber thing, right? Let's say you bought a brand new car for Uber. An example of $45,000 Tesla, and you can't even make minimum of $200 to $300 per day in a car like that, or in any car. Just come on, bro. You cannot be doing rideshare for $100 a day anymore, bro. To be honest, you know what I mean? It's like, and then I talked to my peers, my other peers on Uber and Lyft at the superchargers because they're all Tesla rentals. You know what I mean? And I talked to them like, hey, how much you guys make today? And they're like, oh well, I'm
King.
fine with the 100. I could only make $100 in 12 hours. I'm like, go get rid of that rental, bro. ASAP. Like ASAP, bro. Like don't even, bro. If you're not willing, I like to throw free game, right? We all come on here, we throw free game, we show you how to do things a certain way. You know, try it in your market, and you fiddle it with it on your market, see if it hits. If it doesn't hit, tweak it a bit. But then you try to talk to these other Uber drivers, right? And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. That seems too hard. I'd rather just accept 1,000% of the rides." I'm like, hey man, you do you, bro. You know, I can't do. I'd like to throw free game, but if you're not gonna use it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think MR is getting a different feel for what we do here on the channel. Listen, bro, we're just here to try to help. That's all. It's all just trying to help. It's not about how much money we make or don't make. It's about working smarter, not harder.
Yes,
So I think
sir.
kind of, so I think you're kind of getting off on a different tangent here. Um, so let's see. It says here, drivers can make over 100 a day, but some are just lazy and go home after a few hours. Steven, Steven, what's my number one
Ooh.
saying? Nick, what's my number one saying? What do I always say?
When they go left, you go right. When they go right, you go left.
Drivers are always their
Their
worst
own
enemy.
worst enemy.
Drivers are the worst enemy. I couldn't say it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Yep, yep, yep. That's how I feel. Eddie, we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you, bro. You're still on OnlyFans setup. We need you on YouTube setup. Yep, no. Can y'all hear him? I can't hear him.
Nope. He doesn't want to talk to us.
Okay, let me get
He's
rid
just
of
like he's just
Ron's
like
other channel.
he's just like
So MR says I spent 4 days driving, going to dentist's office to buy dental scrap with a company I work for. I made 22K this week. Bro, that's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. That's good money. But how many people can actually do that job? How many people have access to be able to do that job? See, the one thing we got to remember, and this is why
That's
when I put out
real.
the video the other day, last week about my 3-month review with the Tesla, and everybody jumped on it because of the rental, and the rental wasn't even the fucking point of the video. By driving an EV, you're going to save a minimum of $540, $550 a month, right off the rip. Now, there's a lot of people out here that need the job. They have no choice. They don't have any place else to go. So they need the job. They need rideshare. They need the gig apps to make ends meet, or else they wouldn't be doing it. It's not easy and I used to be guilty of that. right? Well, if you can't handle it, quit. Find something else. The shit ain't that easy to do. And then you got to make it fit into a schedule because you don't know what your family situation is. So I just wanted to clear that up. I'm not a firm believer in that. I think the app should do better by us. But we'll see how it goes. Eddie, you on yet, bro? We got you yet or what? Nope, Eddie, you got to reset your mic.
Okay, well, since Eddie's still
I
figuring
lip
out his
read
mic
it.
situation, my response to that is not necessarily if you can't, just quit, but figure it out. Like, go to a different market, try a different app. Maybe rideshare isn't for you. Maybe you would be better at shopping, or DoorDash, that type of thing. Like, that there's multiple ways. Like, you know how they say there's multiple ways to skin a cat. You know, there's no other way that you can make $1,000 legally the way that you can with gig apps and get paid daily, in that process. Now, sure, there's other options, but they're not all legal. So it's not one size fits all, is basically what I'm saying. Yes, there are some people that probably should maybe get a W-2. It's better for them because you have structure, you have a boss, you have
Right.
you have a daily schedule, because when you go through the interview, they're telling you what they expect of you. And you say, yeah, but a lot of us don't treat these gig apps or treat this work the same way. Like, imagine if you came, like, for the job, right? They tell you the uniform that you're supposed to wear. I don't wear a uniform when I'm doing rideshare. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what if that was the mentality that I had? Or they tell you the hours that they work. Hey, listen, we only have the overnight shift, and you suck it
What
up
is
and
that
you're like,
sound?
okay, well, I'll be there.
What the hell was that?
That must
Did
be
y'all hear
Eddie's.
that?
That must be Eddie's OnlyFans, bro.
What the hell was that? What the hell?
Still can't hear you, Eddie.
And we
Can you
still
get
can
off
hear
the
you.
There you go.
OnlyFans at the same time that you're on the show?
I want
I'm
my
gonna kick you.
refund, Eddie.
I'm gonna revoke your membership.
I want
Okay.
my refund.
Rolando's like, bro, what's that noise? Somebody's doing Kiki on the river.
Somebody's getting into it, bro.
Only in the Rideshare Garage will you hear somebody getting head on the radio at a Eddie's fucking radio. Only on the Rideshare
man.
Garage will somebody get head.
Oh man, that is okay.
All
Damn,
right.
it was that good, huh?
Unexpected.
That vibrator was that good, huh? That vibrator was it one of those
Yeah,
ones
but
that
he
rotate
wants a
around
refund.
like
Would
this?
you believe it? He wants a
That
refund.
yanks
It's
you
like I can't take stuff that's already used back.
Damn, is that how you feel?
I can't.
Listen. I don't know how you guys do it, but here I gotta do like a minimum 6 hours straight. I have to stay out on the road 6 hours straight, whether I'm multi-apping, back and forth, or sticking to one app. I gotta do a 6 hours straight, so somewhere between 6 to 8 hours straight, or else the money is not coming. So I noticed like this week, it looks like a lot of the 1.2 million people that came here for the eclipse are actually still here. They're gonna stay here the whole entire week. Yesterday was a $350 day. I made 200 today, and I only worked 8 hours. So it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good week. But hit the road 12 o'clock. I gotta work it to at least 6. At least 6. I can't stop. I gotta work it to at least 6, or else I'm not gonna be making anything. Sometimes I will sit there and wait, and how I've been doing it, it's been working out pretty good because Lyft gives me very doo-doo rides on the mid tiers, so I leave my Lyft on the higher tiers, and I keep my my Uber on my mid tiers because Uber has been giving really good rides. Uh, Lyft has been really keeping that on the mid tier rides. It's really good. They're doing an Uber basically. That's all they're doing.
Well, I mean, we look at what Nick's doing today. Nick's already over 400 for the day, and he's doing he's over 400 for the day, and he's doing Amazon. He's done VHO. He's doing rides. I mean, that when you talk about hustling up, bro, he's getting after it.
Yeah, man. Like me, I do right. I do Lyft. I do Uber and Curry, and I'm getting some. I've been getting like, very very decent rides on there. Like we're talking like 100 an hour type of things, and they're worth it if you're close by it. If you're not close by where you're going with this LA traffic, man, that's all I make 500 a day, man.
Mm-hmm.
The curry rides really suck. Like they really cover the 100 to 300, like $200 worth of curry, and then the rest I could easily do on Uber because the demand is always here. And I know strategy. My strategy, man, just it's easy to make money. It's just the people don't want to learn how to do the strategy, man. Like Nick got that strategy, making 400 a day. He tells that to another person, and like, nah, you didn't make that. You're hacking.
Then you
All
can,
right, yeah.
hey,
And
Eddie,
get ready, right? Did you guys hear the news about Tesla 88? Their robo taxi is gonna be unveiled.
yep, I heard about it, Eddie.
Uh huh.
Yep. Hey, Eddie,
So,
but you
and you
had a
know
good
this
day
is gonna
though, right?
be this is gonna be big competition for Uber and Lyft. You know, especially here that we have Waymo and Cruise, which run people over, and now we have Waymo here, which sooner or later is gonna run somebody over. Um, and but Uber,
I love how you say it runs people
the
over.
robo taxi has been showing some very good results. So let's see how it goes. Maybe sooner or later, you guys that have your own Teslas, except for me, of course, you get the update and you send the car to work, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go to work no more.
Hey, but Eddie, you had a good weekend because of the eclipse, right?
Except for, yeah, correct. It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend, except for Monday. Monday, which was the day of the eclipse, it was dead, like dead. There was
Uh,
nobody in the
what was it?
streets.
What was it?
It was dead, dead.
Man, I made like I mean on Monday I made like $350, bro,
No, no.
and I
Listen,
still
I
had a
woke
chance to
up.
catch the eclipse.
I woke up. I hit the road at about 11, 12. And I went out there. It was about 3 hours in, and I only got one ride. There was nobody in the city. Everybody went out to the countryside. Everybody went out to the countryside.
Everybody was in the hill country.
Yes.
they were all at Kerrville, bro, in Dallas.
Now it
All
did
right,
pick up. It did pick up after the eclipse. It did pick up a while. Everybody was
all
back.
right. Got a quick question. Frazier franchise 3. I don't know. He's related to somebody. I ain't gonna say who. Is delivering food and packages not worth it compared to rideshare?
Depends on your
Which do you
area.
think is better, delivering packages or delivering people? That's a good question.
Depends.
It depends on your
Some
market, man.
Yeah.
I know a girl who could shut me up all day long. She makes triple what I make doing rideshare, and
Hey,
she's on an electric e-bike, and she's not like what homie said with the nasty feet folded pizza. She has a carrier bag like the motorcycles, and it's really big, and she just stays around her area in LA, by the Fox Studios area, and she makes like 10 to 15K
Damn.
a month, bro,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
she's
Yeah.
killing it.
See, it depends on the market because here VHO is not good. VHO don't pay that good. But whose market is it that who does VHO that actually gets like 130 something, whatever in VHO?
Driven that
Is that Driven Dad that gets them?
in Colorado. Yeah, he makes
And
well.
see, VHO here is not good. They pay like doo doo. But somewhere else it pays really good, so it might be worth it somewhere else. Here I only do VHO when it's like an emergency type of thing. Including my catering apps. So, but usually rideshare it's better. But when it really 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 slows down, then I go down into my catering apps and VHO to compensate for the
Well,
loss.
I've tried to get on VHO a couple of times. Every time I go to sign up, it takes me to a bad link in a website, so I can't do nothing there. I tried on both the Android and the Apple phone, so that's out. What's the other one? Um, Curry.
Curry.
I can't get on. Yeah, it's such a long waiting list.
Uh-huh.
I look at
There's
Rody. I look at Rody, and I'd rather wash dishes. I'd rather wash dishes
Me
than do
too.
fucking Rody. Okay,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I really
Rowdy,
would. I'd
Rowdy
rather wash
sucks, yeah.
dishes.
Rowdy
You
is
know, and listen. I can bust some suds. You know, I can bust some suds, bro. You know, but I'm
whoa,
just saying,
pause.
I'd rather wash dishes.
That's a
I would
Whoa, pause.
so I would say that that question is a multifaceted question. It's vehicle dependent, it's driver dependent, and
Market
it's
Mhm.
dependent.
market dependent and also conditions.
Yeah.
Sometimes the condition might not be right
True.
for delivery. Sometimes the conditions aren't right for people. Sometimes the vehicle isn't right, and then sometimes the person just doesn't have that hustle in them. Like Nick, man, some people just can't do what Nick does. Like right now, I got a lot of respect for that.
And I got an experience with that because I ended up with a ride that took me up to what was it like the San Jose area or something like that, Bakersfield, and I went all the way up to my brother's place further up. So it was Bakersfield, and I went up to San Jose. In between those two areas, I was getting food orders that kept jumping in price because nobody would take them. And I'm looking at $100 order, to go like 30 minutes or something. And I'm like, I'm dead tired. This is like the middle of the night. But there are those rides out there. You can make food deliveries really work for you if you drive at the right times. Night's going to be one of those big advantages, especially in rural areas.
just just a little tip when it comes to food deliveries. Do not do deliveries in the city. Okay?
Right. Yep.
Sucks. Like getting the damn gate code. Security let you in. The elevator don't go up. Taking stairs on those freaking apartment buildings that don't have a elevator.
Elevator.
It sucks.
Or you go to one of these major hotels or complexes, and they're like, "Oh, you can't go upstairs."
Yeah.
Okay.
Like VHO, if you ain't in shape, VHO ain't for you. Because you got to carry those boxes. And those
Big
boxes
dog.
ain't like
Hey, Mr. Amazon Flex found that out.
Listen, I do VHO, man, and when I do VHO, I like it. I'm running. I got this big ass box, and I'm running up and down the stairs with it. It don't bother me none. But that's just me. A lot of people, because a lot of the complexes here are 3 floors. Only if they have 4 floors do they get an elevator. If it's 3 floors, they don't get no elevator. So you gotta go and run up and down the stairs. And then if you get the wrong building or the wrong apartment, you gotta go down the stairs again to go to the other side to go right back up those stairs.
I thought the Amazon Flex drivers were throwing it up to the second floor and then using like the camera with the selfie stick, and then taking a photo of it. There, it was delivered.
Shh. You can't be telling all the secrets, man. Fight Club.
Bro, I saw. Hey, no joke. Today when I was leaving, I went to go get lunch, and there was a FedEx driver, and he was, it's neighborhood residential FedEx driver in a FedEx truck. He came hauling ass out the truck to this house, had a package on his shoulder. He's running. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this fool? It's hot, man. It's damn 90 degrees. What the hell? He's running, ran up to the door, dropped the package, took the picture, and ran back to the truck. This man, bro, is that what we've come to with delivery of packages? Even with FedEx and UPS, these drivers are hustling that hard? Ugh. By the way, big shout out to Scott Robinson. He said, I quit driving after I see Buddha tape car and 4 different tires. Damn, Buddha.
Oh.
What? I didn't know about this, Buddha.
Look, bro, my car wasn't taped up. God knows he's messing around. It didn't look that bad because I am missing a fog light, but it's hanging for dear life. Look, man. Look.
Your daddy cannot be happy.
Oh, bro, like I said, he was so mad, bro. He was so mad. I'm like, Dad,
Hey,
I can't do
hey,
nothing
Buddha.
about it, bro.
Buddha, do you have to park the car down the street to keep your dad from whipping your ass because that car ain't fixed yet?
No, bro, I parked it at my grandma's house. And
Yeah, your daddy's gonna come and get you, bro.
I parked it at my grandma's house, and stupid Tesla app, bro, is a snitch. It tells you exactly where the car is.
Of course it does.
So I was like 40 miles out from my grandma's house, getting the headlight, and because the headlight broke on me, and I found a good deal on OfferUp, and my dad's like, he's like, hey fool, that's how my dad talks to me and my dad talk. He's like, hey fool, why's your Tesla's front trunk not closed? I'm like, oh dad, don't worry about it. It's good. Like don't worry about it. It's all right. He's like, now why the trunk in the back is open? I'm like, how do you know the trunk is open? And he's like, I can see what's going on. Why the front trunk and the back trunk open? I'm like, Dad, don't trip. We good. So me and my cousin, I call my cousin right up, like, hey bro, we need to fix my car ASAP before my dad gets home. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So we hit up. I parked my car at the grandma's house. We fixing it right, looking like two dumbasses working on a Tesla, bro, with a wrench, like a little wrench that's 10 millimeters. And guess who pulls up real slow, real nice? My dad pulls up and he just looks at because my dad's the windows are tinted on my dad's car. He lowers the window real nice and he takes a fucking picture, bro. sends it to my mom. And he's like, do you know what your son is doing right now to the Tesla? And my mom was like, no, what? And she sees the picture, bro. And my mom calls me. She's like, you're a fucking idiot. You know that your dad can see everything that you're doing on the Tesla app. I was like,
Oh, so your daddy got that type of
Busted.
access, huh?
So let this be known: the Tesla app is
Snitch.
he just advertised this for all parents out there. Like you just sold a whole bunch of Teslas to a whole bunch of mom and dad. Yep, this is the vehicle for
No.
got
Use
him.
my referral
This is the
link.
got him
So
vehicle.
No,
Okay, because I got the app, and you
He
can't
did the
trick the app.
opposite.
Put
He
your
did the
referral link out
opposite.
there.
He just
Put your
discouraged a whole
referral
bunch
code,
of
Buddha.
kids of saying
That's
no to
snitch.
Teslas.
Dad
That's
usually
snitch app.
throws up the Wu-Tang Clan. No, bro, my dad.
Hey, can you imagine, right?
Man.
Can you imagine what Eddie just said? You know what, Mom? I was thinking I don't want the Tesla. I'm good. Oh shit! You guys already bought it for me on it's my birthday tomorrow, and
Yeah, it's like, Daddy, I want a car. Here you go, take my
and
Tesla.
you wanted
Really?
a Tesla. I got
Yes.
you a Tesla, and you're like,
It's like
damn.
you going on a date with your friend? Yes.
No.
Drive him in the
Eddie,
Tesla. Here, take my Tesla. There you
And
go.
then,
Eddie.
hey, and so wait till Dad gets a hold of the rented Escalade, because I know
Okay,
Buddha ain't
so
taking that home. I know
okay,
Buddha ain't
so
taking that home.
so my
What rented
dad.
Escalade? What
I
rented
told my
Escalade?
dad.
There is
I
no
told
rented
my
Escalade.
look. I told
Yeah,
my
there
dad.
is.
No, there
Says it
isn't.
right
Hey.
there. Buddha the rented Escalade.
Oh my gosh.
So I told my dad, hey, because my dad, we're poor, bro. We will never own one of those. So I told my dad, hey, I'll let you use it for like a day, so you could like flex on that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's a limited mile, so screw it. Use what you want to do with it. And he's like, nah, I don't need that shit. I got my Camry. Fuck that car. I was like,
So Buddha, so you and Steven and you guys are getting ready to make your run at Coachella this weekend.
yeah.
What is your number one strategy when you're working an event like Coachella? What's your
Well,
number one strategy?
my number one strategy is know the layout of where you're going. If you don't know the layout, you will never make money. Two, know how much to charge and read the room. The third one is have a little fun with it, even though there's a lot of competition at that one spot, but you know you just gotta what do you call it? You gotta know what to charge, know the layout, and just have a little fun with it. because the passengers that are walking by you, if you tell them, hey, 700 or 800, 900, if that number sounds high for them, they're gonna give you the finger and dip because there is another Prius or you know, another car that will take it for $50, bro. You know what I mean? I was just mentioning to Steven earlier that there's there's a TCP guy who my cousin referred me to that they're gonna go to Coachella this weekend. I gave them a price, and they said no, we'll think about it. They got a TCP black Suburban to take them for $100. 148 miles for $100.
What?
A TCP guy. She sent me
Man,
the
that's a
pictures of the,
pigeon on an Escalade.
Wow.
and then I said, okay, either they were cheap or that guy doesn't know the market, bro. Because when you go
Yeah.
when you go to events like Coachella, you know, usually everybody tells you right then and there, like, hey, you know, what are you guys charging? What are you guys charging? What are you guys charging? I stay quiet and I just listen, and me and my dad will just be right there posted, right? And we can hear these people talking like, oh, the floor minimum is $100 for less than 5 miles. And my dad knows that, so he goes, and my dad goes to the people like, hey, you know, I'll do it for 80. All right,
So let
boom.
me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
What's
Is
up?
your strategy based on if we're doing Fight Club rules? Everybody understands what I mean by Fight Club rules, right? Everybody understands what I mean by Fight Club rules, right?
Yeah.
Fight Club ain't Fight Club. There's no Fight Club option on Uber or Lyft. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that.
The only
Do
rule of
y'all?
Fight Club is there's no Fight Club. Sorry.
That's right. So here's the deal, Buddha. Are you and Steven looking at going by time, by distance,
Hell
or
no.
by seat, or by seat?
So I will be going by C. One reason why is because it sounds less than a full price. You
Mm.
let's say you want 150, right? You say 150, people say, "Oh hell no." You just tell them, "Hey, 25 a seat." All right, fuck it, let's go. You get your money no matter what.
150. That's right.
Damn, bro. That
But
still is 101.
but there's a place and time to do per seat and per car. I I go before the event. Fuck it, per car. Hey, I'll take you $80. I'll take you $100. I'll take you this. But I know in that car we about to be talking, and I'm gonna get them for all 3 days. And
That's
now
it.
it's yeah, I took them for a little bit cheaper, but bro, I was getting them for 3 days at 150 a pop, back and forth. So 150 one way, 150 back. That's 300 times three. That's 900 plus the airport run on that Monday. Oh, bro, and then you times that by like 5 clients that you get. You're shitting money, but sometimes they don't work out like that. You know, sometimes you gotta know, hey, per head or per, like last year in the Tesla that I had, I found four different people, four completely single people, and I charged them all 40 a head to a private party. I even told them, hey, if you find me four people, I'll take you guys for a cheaper rate. So I lowered my 50 per head to 40 a head, but I take the full car one hit, and they all Zelled me or PayPal me separately and or cash. So, you know, you just gotta read the room, man. You gotta read the room because if you keep on asking 600-700 bucks, you're gonna sit your ass there
Dale,
all
bro.
night long and not make $1 on it, bro.
So Steven, are you in that same mindset? Are you guys strategizing to kind of work this thing together? You guys running tag team out there, or what are you guys planning to do?
Well, I mean, we've had a few groups that, like, one of our groups is like 14 people, so running in tandem and being able to take on larger groups by having these cars is one of the big things. especially with people that they want to show up together. As far as his strategy for per head, I didn't even think about that, but the way he described it, it's like that's an excellent idea. I'm used to presenting a price based on time, so if it's going to take us too far out of the way, that's when you start giving them the forget you price.
Yeah.
If they're talking about wanting to go all the way to Palm Springs, no problem. I want $400 for that. What? That sounds ridiculous. Yeah, well, I don't want to drive all the way out there and have to come all the way back here. Like, this is where it's busy. So, I mean, if you want to sit around waiting for those cars that keep canceling on you, do what you want to do.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Sorry to cut you off. It's crazy, Vinny, because only at Coachella, you will still find riders at 5 in the morning. The sun is coming back up, and they still won't take a ride with you, bro, because he's like, no, I'm still waiting on my Uber. I'm like, damn.
No. In Miami,
100%.
you'll find it in Miami too, bro. You will find it in Miami too. I can tell you that for a fact. I passed people, did a ride, came back, and passed people at Ultra. Like, you still waiting? And they just kind of give me like the side eye.
Yeah, they give you like, they give you that look, like if you're doing something wrong. But last 2019, when I had my Altima, I was just cruising at 5 in the morning, and I found some people there. I was just like, you know what? Out of my heart, let's see what they say, right? So I pulled down the window. I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? Like, why are you guys right here chilling? They're like, oh, our Uber abandoned us here. I'm like, what? And
So
like,
SB Ride says you guys might be getting some weather out there. Is that going to affect your Fight Club pricing?
Hell no.
Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the side of the hell that we actually got here. Now, in my area,
if it rains, I'm charging more.
Oh yeah, of course.
In my area, I didn't get hail, but it's over by like the Tesla factory by the airport, which is about like 10 minutes away from where I was. It was actually hailing. But dude, I'm telling you, that's the hail.
Oh my god.
That's not hail. That's baseball, man.
When I'm telling you this, I was trying to stay away from it. Like, I was trying to stay as near to a bridge as possible when I was driving my clients. And every time I had a client in the car, I was speeding because I wanted to get the hell out. But I made a lot of money. But it never held. It never held in my area. It never held in my area. But in some other areas, that's how big the freaking hell was. This is crazy. Crazy.
The only thing that will affect us at Coachella if it does rain, man. You guys gotta understand, Coachella is in the middle of the desert. There's that desert, like the sand or that dirt sand thing that they have out there will mess up your car like crazy. And it's so dirty out there. It's dusty. Like, man. And then, like, Revolve last year, if you guys don't know what Revolve is, it's a fashion brand, and they have like high-end rappers and singers there, and
talking about Revolve?
Revolve, and they had a muddy ass, like, you see these brand new Escalades going through there, like,
wait, wasn't what?
Wait, did they have that? Isn't that Puff Daddy's brand?
Wasn't it a McLaren or something that was driving through there, and it was like scraping on like.
Aventador. It was an Aventador, off-roading, like
through the mud.
And then there was a Maybach. A Maybach.
Let me look for it.
You know, a Maybach is a really expensive Mercedes, and this dude in the chauffeur, right, was just like ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh,
yo, but those Maybachs got hydraulics though. Them shit got hydraulics. Them shit could get put up though.
That's who did
maybe, but
like
they
that.
were bottoming out a bunch of times. That's what I saw.
Some real shit. If I pay that much money for a Maybach, I'm gonna test that bitch out. We're gonna go off road a little bit, Vinny, you know we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna have to say fuck it. You gonna pay $250,000 for a car. We're gonna test that bitch out.
Yeah,
there's actually a Maybach off-road.
We might have to whore that shit out like a fucking Tesla from Hertz. We have to. Blah.
I'm dead. Oh, dude, can you imagine having a Maybach at Hertz?
Yo,
The
Matt,
dude
yo,
that
hey, I'm gonna tell, hey, Vinny, the next video, Maybach rental from Hertz.
Mhm.
We're muddy,
Mhm.
Yeah,
okay.
viral.
what is that?
Putting in a Maybach. There you
Yo,
go.
Vinny in a
Minimum
Maybach.
300 an
Vinny in
hour.
a fucking Maybach.
Oh
Oh
boy.
Ain't never
shit.
gonna happen. Ain't never gonna happen. The Mercedes, y'all gonna learn Mercedes are nothing but taxis in Europe. Y'all gonna learn that one day.
The
Y'all
fact.
paying $100,000 over here for a fucking taxi cab from over there.
Or a
Fuck a
fucking
Mercedes.
Honda over there.
Man,
Mm.
man, bro, and Coachella, they got G wagons doing Uber X, bro.
God
What?
damn.
They
What?
got
Damn, that's
They
some
got
good. Yo,
G
I believe that
wagons doing
shit.
X.
I believe that shit. I believe that shit, bro.
Coachella's the
Well then,
only place I've ever been to where I seen a Ford F-250 Super Duty with a Uber sticker, bro. Yeah, driving that shit down the street, bro, like
Yo, but
picking
if
up
you
people
think
like
about it, yo,
Yeah, but
Vinny, if you
we
think
got
about
we
it,
got
that's
one here that works the airport here in Fort Lauderdale. Red one.
it's,
all right, real quick. Let me take care of some business here. Some
House cleaning.
housekeeping real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, not cleaning.
Cleaning.
I ain't sending Omar home yet. We're gonna let it stay dirty a little bit. All
Oh,
right. So listen.
You're letting the steak
Our
out.
Hey, right now, that QR code I just put up, that is for Gig With It. They are the official sponsor of the Rideshare Garage channel, my channel, Vinny Cuz, and other channels if they want to be. That's number one. Number two, they are sponsoring. Okay, they're providing the artwork. Wink, wink. Providing the, I can say this. Kyle's in China right now. I got pictures this morning. He's in Shanghai. Um. Anyway, they're gonna make the shirts for the Rideshare Garage rally. We're gonna have a good
Eh,
time with it. You guys give them a shout out over there. Other than that, that's our housekeeping for tonight. I'm not doing any other housekeeping.
Why? What about my
what
list?
what's the
Oh,
topic right now? So we can
wait,
talk
wait,
about that.
hold on. I just got
eh.
yelled at. I just
He's
got yelled
echoing
at.
too.
Yeah, no, I don't have a QR code for Mr. Miami over there. Y'all check out. Listen, if you guys need, wait a minute. I'm gonna do this one on the house. We're gonna do this one for free.
Why are you echoing?
I don't know. It's not me echoing.
It's Miami.
It's probably me. I'm
Mm.
talking from the car speaker. Hold on.
Okay. Listen. If you need life insurance, if you've ever wanted to invest in your financial future via life insurance, please reach out to Nick Williams. He's also known as Mr. Miami Amazon Flex, better known as Miami Vinny Tesla Driver. Y'all check him out. Think about it. Reach out to him on his channel, Nick Williams. And there you go, my brother. My bad, dude. I got to get a QR code for you.
No,
All right.
that's a good plug. Good plug, Vinny. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Right?
Let's go right back
Thank you,
into it.
sir.
Let's go.
That was a good plug, Vinny.
That was really
well,
good. Thank you.
I will.
I have to get going in my undisclosed location, and I will see you all later or next
Where you
Oh,
week.
he
going,
just
bro?
got
Where you
a
going?
Uber XL.
Yeah, he's got
Uh,
an Uber
yeah,
X, right? That's what he's got.
undisclosed activities right now.
Go go take care of that jitney ride down
Yeah.
Sunset Drive, bro.
Make sure.
Remember, there is a OnlyFans party somewhere where he is. So
Nah, he's
Eddie,
over there on
Eddie.
79th Street. He can't tell you
He's
that.
the only one running jitney in an Escalade.
He on 79. He
Oh
crazy
man,
as fuck.
that jealousy feels good, guys. Keep it up.
I hope you get
by the way,
tipped off that though.
you guys know that we had a UFO sighting during the eclipse, right? Here in Austin.
For real? I didn't
What?
hear that. I didn't hear about that.
So somebody recorded it's Arlington, Texas. Hold on, let me pull this up. I saw it and I didn't think it was a big deal, but you know, like this crap like happens. If you look up, you're bound to see something. But this is the
Oh,
eclipse,
I've
and this
seen this
guy's
clip.
just recording. You know,
See?
and he just flies right by. What is that? See that? There you go. There it is.
Bro, that's some Photoshop stuff, bro. Come on,
Yo, but
buddy.
you put the music in the background so it don't count. It makes it sound like, a little crazier. With the
Yeah,
fucking
so we
music, the
had
dun 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 dun. Like, come on.
yeah, they had the X Files music in the background.
not gonna lie, my friend, we have a good friend named UJ.
What happened to
Bruh.
Buddha?
All I
Buddha,
know,
you
I'm gonna tell you right now. What
What
I've
are you
been
saying,
doing
bro?
all week, has been I've been taking roadies because I've noticed that the roadies have been paying a little bit pretty much even as Uber. And most of all,
See?
if the person doesn't when I get to the gate, if you don't pick up on the first ring, that's a return. That's a return roadie, meaning the roadie pays you the same amount that you to deliver to return. So a $17 roadie becomes almost a $34 roadie because you didn't pick up your phone. And
Ah, okay.
Oh.
that's what I've been doing. Now I've
Rody,
done
see,
that
Rody is good in your area. It's not good in
no,
my area.
on some real shit. Today I took a $75 roadie, right?
Uh-huh.
$75 roadie. I took it into Tahoe, right? $75. It was like 25-minute ride. Took it. The person did not pick up the phone to get into their gate. So I called them, the security called them. Then I said, you know what? I pressed the button, it goes, um, um, unable to access delivery location. It automatically created a return trip to pay me 75 to return it so it was 75 for 75, 150.
Did you return all your packages?
It was a fucking window from
How
Home
much
Depot.
it was?
You know, it's heavy as fuck. You know, I'm fucking crippled as fuck. So they fucking took me. I fucking
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead as fuck.
my legs were shaking. Like
Shaking on the.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was fucking. I had to put the extra fucking strength in it and everything. And it did
Hey,
return shit for 75. And then guess what? They asked for it again, and I took it. And then I took it, but I couldn't do the return because then after they would have caught me. You know what I'm saying? So I made 150 off that, and then 75 to take it again because they called to take me again. So right
Oh
there was
wow.
225, and then that's it. That was the rest of my day. Good night.
hey,
Damn.
bro. That a lot of people think Curry is easy, bro. But when you start putting rebar in your Tesla, or big freaking cement blocks that put the networks into your Tesla, and you're pulling like I have the Tesla Model Y, so I be pulling up to these construction sites, right? And they're like, "Hey, are you the boss?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the boss, bro. Get my shit out of my trunk real quick." Nah, bro, but
yo,
a lot of people
yo,
trip out.
yo,
A
I
lot of
love
people
this
trip
nigga.
out.
This nigga
Yo,
crazy. I love it.
a lot of people trip out, bro, because they see the Tesla. They're like the rebar, right? I took some rebar, and the all the workers took a picture with my Tesla with the rebar inside, bro. They're like,
I was gonna
this.
say, how long was the rebar, bro?
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say when
seriously, it's
you
not some
put
short
rebar on
rebar.
The
your
whole
Y.
the whole back. So from the back of my seat to the back of the trunk was all rebar, and I think it was like a 500-pound rebar, but it was paying me $250. And the rebar, the guy was like, they're like, oh, where's your big truck? I'm like,
This is
I
my
don't have a
big
big.
truck.
I like
Yo.
My Tesla right here, and they're like you pulling my leg. I'm like, no, for real, look, open the trunk. They see the rebar, bro, and then they're like, nah, I gotta take a picture with this shit right here. They're like,
I
Yo,
bet,
no
bro.
cap.
I
No
bet.
cap.
I
That's how it
I,
bet.
goes, bro.
Yo, I can't
I,
believe that.
I have
Hey, I want
pictures
to.
of it too. I'll shoot them in the Discord if you guys, ever join the Discord. I'll
Yeah, I'll
send some
drop the
pictures of
Discord
it.
link right now.
These ones are
Yeah,
like
I need
this,
to spend
bro.
more time in that Discord link because it's getting kind of slow in there. I need to
Yo,
spend more
no
time in there.
cap, though, but people still think to this day, Vinny, on some real shit. Some lady got in my fucking car today and she was like, I heard Teslas cost $80,000. And I'm like,
What?
what fucking Tesla you been in? It cost $80,000. She's like, yo, no, I heard these cars like 80 to $100,000. I was looking at her, I was like,
They're
do
like
I
25.
Now,
my wife got a Model Y for 31,000, a
Yeah, they're
lucky
cheap as
2023
her.
hell.
from Hertz Auto Sales. She got a 2023
Okay.
fucking
Uh,
that's all white, and then they're not expensive like that, but people still think that they cost a lot of money. That's crazy.
yeah, people still think that way. Real quick, William Arazo, you are correct. Lyft has absolutely nuked the black platforms, both black and black SUV. They have
Yeah, they don't give.
absolutely nuked
Yeah, they don't give a
payouts for
fuck
us.
about it. Yeah, they don't give
They
a
don't.
fuck.
It's they need to change that. It's no longer Lip Black. It's Lip Lux. We know what it is. They just need to get. Listen, David Risher, you need to just remove the black from it. Just call it Lip Lux. What it is. Your
Mhm.
slimy ass did it. And I told all those guys you wasn't shit. You were nothing but a paper doll. And I'm telling you to your face, not that you'll ever watch this. You're a paper doll, bro. You're a
You're a
paper
paper
doll.
doll. He's a paper
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 bitch.
doll.
doll.
But look, yo, like
Yep.
I
Well, I
tell
mean, he was
everybody,
Well,
honest to what
damn.
he said he was going to do. He was focused on the passenger, not
look,
on the
look,
drivers.
everybody has to figure out they're gonna be slimy with us, just like Rody. I figured out with them, we gotta be slimy back. So if you don't pick up your phone call, I'm in front of your gate, bitch, I'm taking it back. I don't care.
So
I'm not
I
gonna go
don't.
the extra mile.
I can't blame the rider, right? I can't get on to the rider for this because it's not their fault. They're paying, listen, y'all know riders are paying 22% more year over year than what they did a year ago. And drivers are getting 15% less. I don't want to get off on that tangent because listen, you got an option. You got choices. You got choices. Again, drivers got to make some really hard decisions right now. But like all of these guys on the panel say, get into some different apps. Try
Yeah.
different apps.
Yeah, pivot,
If
Bro,
you
pivot,
don't
always pivot.
if
yo,
you don't
Vinny,
have another pivot, you got to find another pivot. That's all.
If it wasn't for TikTok right now, I'll be on my fucking shit right now, dog. I'll
What
be
are you
on.
doing?
I'm being real
Are
with
you
you right now,
are you
bro. If it
selling on
wasn't
TikTok? Are you
No,
selling on TikTok?
I'm doing everything on TikTok. I'm doing brand deals. I'm doing fucking TikTok shop. I'm doing everything I could because,
Yeah.
bro, I if I'm being real with you right now, and everybody wants to be TikTok famous, bro. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. The shit is hard. Some months you make $700. Some months you make $30,000. Some months you make 50, 60. You know, but it's not. It's
It's
like
just
Uber, bro. It's just like Uber. Because
Mm.
look at what they told us last month. They're gonna take TikTok away. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not famous on Instagram. I'm not famous on YouTube. I'm famous on fucking TikTok. So if they
What's
take my
your
shit away,
I, I
what's your
mean, couldn't.
TikTok?
my
carries
TikTok
world.
carry my world.
Yeah.
And I look this last month I did a deal with Netflix. You
You
know,
did a
that's
deal with Netflix.
yeah,
Damn.
sir. I did. I did 2 videos on Netflix,
Netflix and chill.
You
and
don't
they
know
took
about
to each
carry?
each video. No lie on me, to my horn, but each video, one video paid me like 12 grand. The other video paid me like 40 grand. But
Sheesh. Damn.
you know what I'm saying? On some real
Sheesh.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I I,
But
I
I
just
still don't
I
stop.
just
Like
followed
Vinny
you.
always told me, Vinny, what you say? Carrie, don't stop Ubering. Why? Because at any given time they can say fuck TikTok, and now what do I do?
Whoop.
You can't.
Done.
You gotta be humble. You can't act like
So,
you're rich or nothing, no matter how much money you make, because you think 40 grand's a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, bro.
It's
The con
nothing.
I You know why? Because I have 2 daughters, bro. I have mortgage. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay your shit no
yeah.
matter what happens. At the end of the day, if TikTok says fuck you, I still have to go to Uber. I still got to do, even if I have to go to Papa John's and be a delivery driver, I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
right.
where
Got
people,
to keep the money
that's where
moving.
people, that's where people fuck up. They're like, oh, I'm on TikTok. I made 40 grand, bro. Come on, bro. If you're a real grown man, 40 grand ain't shit. That shit goes like this.
Yep.
It goes really
So
fast. Yep.
it goes really fast. You might, come on, bro. Like, so I'm never gonna. I'm some, nah, bro. No, I'm not. I'm blessed, bro, and I'm gonna do videos. I'm gonna do whatever I do, but this shit ain't every. It's not consistent enough, like where I feel like, you know what I'm saying. The most I've ever made off one video, let's just say it's been a lot, but it's not
Right.
enough where I could say no more Uber. You know what I'm
Mm.
Right.
saying? And no matter what happens at the end of the day, I tell everybody this, it beats going to a fucking call center or a 9 to 5 or somebody telling you,
Amen.
hey, you got to wake up at 5 in the morning. And if you get off at 4, and we might hit you overtime, because Uber still has that power where you control your income. You know, you control when you go, when you leave, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I do Netflix deals. I've done plenty of deals. I don't want to flex, bro. I've done a plenty of fucking deals. But it doesn't mean that you have to stop working, dog, your regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
fucking
right.
Tom Cruise. They didn't pay me 20 million right now. You know what I'm saying? Now if they
Yeah.
pay me, or Vinny, now if they pay me 10 million to do a fucking video, Yo, Uber can suck. You know, whatever. You know what I'm going to say?
Yeah,
Uber
yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I'm not there yet, bro. I'm just getting baby money. You get 5 here,
Right,
10 here, 20 there, whatever. But you're not getting enough money where you're like, okay, fuck Uber. You
right.
know what I'm saying? No matter how
It's
much
it's
money you
it's
have to say,
it's
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
enough. It's enough to get you started in other things, but you still got to keep pushing. No
It's
matter what,
enough
you got
what
to
you
keep
guys
pushing.
always say. It's enough for the pivot. You got to know how to say, hey, I'm doing my
Right.
other shit in case this shit fucks up. Let me save my money. But it's not where you're like, oh, fuck Uber. I don't want to do this shit no more. Shit,
Well, see,
I'm
that's the
famous.
thing.
No, no, no.
But that's the thing. That's what I was trying to, that's what I was trying to get across to the gentleman earlier, Mr. Right, when he was saying just quit already and blah 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 blah. Just because you're upset with the way they're treating us as drivers. We're just a number. We don't mean shit to them. But at the same time, they're sending us 15, 20-minute fucking requests, 15, 20 minutes away. Well, if you're so badass and you got so many drivers, how come I'm getting a request 15 minutes away? It makes no sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm just saying, it doesn't matter how much money you make until, like you said, until you're
And I'm
pulling
pe-
six figures
and
a
I and,
year,
I- and I'm some real
you
shit. I'm
can't
gonna
get
tell
away from
everybody
your hustle.
about social media, especially TikTok. You're not well, look. I have 140,000 followers, right? Which you might a lot
142,000.
100.
142,001. I just followed you.
Okay, 142,000. Okay,
And one.
what I get right now is performance based. Okay, meaning
Uh,
I'm not in the level where I'm not competing. I still have to compete with people. So when I did a Netflix deal, I submitted a video. I was competing with 20,000 plus people. My shit just so good that I got picked. I'm blessed, I got skills. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not to the level where when you're really, really big, like Kim Kardashian, the brand, they call you. They
right.
say, hey, we're gonna pay you. I still have to compete, and my video has to do good. It's performance based, meaning like they're gonna say, hey, Carrie, since we picked your video, we're gonna give you $10,000, but for every 1,000 views, we're gonna give you $3.45.
Mm.
So if your video doesn't perform, bitch, you might get fucking $3.45. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it has to be good. And but once you make it, like, let's say once I get, now I'm not gonna say when, I say when I get to the level that I'm like at 1 million followers, then the brand says, hey, we're gonna give you $50,000. And for every 1,000 views, we're gonna give you $10. So if
Mm.
your video goes to, you know what I'm saying, that's why I've been able to make money because brands have said, hey, Kerry, we're going to give you $5,000 because we picked your video. And for every 1,000 views, we're going to give you $6. And then my video went to like 5 million views. So you do the fucking math. Then, you know what I'm saying? You
That,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's like they say. That's like they say in the record game. Give me 30,000 plus a point. The point
Exactly.
is
So, but if
$1,
you're,
right?
but if your
50
shit
Cent's
doesn't,
famous for that.
but if you're not lit, you're not Kim Kardashian on that level, you're
Uh,
gonna have your shit's performance based. You know what I'm saying? It's performance based. So people think
well,
social media is, oh, I'm gonna get rich. I have followers. I got views. No, bitch. If nobody watches your video, you're broke.
that's it.
That's
100%.
it. It's a real
Yeah.
shit. It don't give a fuck how
Yeah.
pretty you
100%.
are. And guess
Yep.
what? There's girls. There's bitches out there shaking their ass. They take your video and smash it.
Yep. Just like Eddie. Eddie's OnlyFans. He'll shake his
Oh
ass
shit!
on there and
I was
smash it
actually
off.
about to bring that up. I was like, you guys get quite a few followers, coming in there and just doing nothing, just sitting there, and, do the little thong dance.
Tong, ta, tong,
Uh,
tong, tong.
Yo, Eddie, it might seem like nothing, but to everyone, the men in the world that watch those videos, it's everything.
yeah, yeah, I know. I didn't know it was a thing till these guys started mentioning. I was like, OnlyFans. That's the fucking OnlyFans.
Tong,
Bro,
ta, tong, tong, tong.
yo,
And
the thing is that
I
they got the cheat code, dog. They got the cheat code.
so
Well,
I, I
here's the thing. So, with what Carrie's saying, and it's just another hustle. Listen, we started trying to get people to start making YouTube channels a year ago, right? I think we're the only group that tried to get everybody on YouTube, and I'm gonna show you why we tried to get everybody on YouTube. I'm gonna show you right now.
When they
So I
told
get
it, I
email.
did.
So I get emails, right, from people sending me products. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change something here for a second. People sending me products to do reviews on, right? and we get ready to do one now.
Mhm.
There we go. Okay, so did that? Yeah. So here's one product, right? It's a battery jumper. It's a car jumper box.
Oh, that's a good item.
I got two of them, two different companies, right? These
Oh,
videos are getting shot this weekend. I got a dash cam, a $280 dash cam that I got to do a review on.
Yeah.
I done reviews on Tesla phone mounts, Tesla seat back covers. Those are going to drop and hit the channel tomorrow. I know people don't want to see that, but this is what happens. This is now Carrie's on a much higher level, but even little ants like me can get decent. Look, man, bro, this is $100 jump pack.
Nah, fuck that. You downplaying your shit, bro. That's good shit. That the fuck you
That's
talking
a
about?
hundred
That's
dollars.
some good
That's a
shit.
$100 jump pack, right? From Golu. That's a hundred
That's
dollar jump pack,
that's
right?
I love those
get
small
paid to
bags.
review it. Get
But you
paid
know
to
how I
review
say, you
it,
know what I know,
and
Vinny, on
you
some
can
real
resell it.
shit, motherfucker, I watch your videos, bro. Sometimes I be looking at y'all videos because I'm not big on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Here's
Y'all
another
got
one.
more followers than me on YouTube. I be looking at y'all shit like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Y'all
This
trust me,
this
y'all.
this this is a $180 jump box. It also has a tire inflator on it. These aren't little
Vinny,
jump boxes.
Oh,
These
let
are
how
me give
big
much?
ass
you.
jump
How
Hold
much
boxes.
was the
up.
mats that you gave me?
Hey, pause
Say
real
what?
quick.
What
How
happened?
much
Let
was the
me.
mat? Oh, my bad. We keep talking at the same time. I'm just asking Vinny, how much was the mats that you gave me?
Oh, so yeah, I did a video with Nick for his Tesla Model 3. Those mats, that was the full set, right? That was two in the front, one in the rear, the one in the back, the one underneath, and the one up front, right? It's like a 6 or 7 piece mat set. It's like
Yes,
a
sir.
$180 mat set that they
And they
sent me to do a
still.
review on.
All right, let me tell you this right quick though. Yo, Vinny, that shit don't mean shit because my wife has way less followers than me, but she got
Mhm.
picked to be in a Paramount. Paramount hosted the Super Bowl. Paramount,
Right,
the app. Oh, she got
Yeah.
right.
picked to be in the Super Bowl. She does TikTok. She has only 5,000 followers. Okay, so the brands don't give a fuck about how many followers you have. They give a fuck about the person.
Of
if
course.
you if you're more
But
marketable than me as an Uber driver, to me,
Mhm.
you're more marketable than me. You look like to me, they'd be like, oh, Kerry, he has the braids, he more little young looking, he don't look like the Uber driver. They don't give a fuck about me. They're gonna pay you
bro,
way more money because
you
you
saying
look
I look
more
like an
Uber
Uber
driver
driver
than me.
dog? You
More
saying I
than
look
me,
like an
yeah.
Uber driver dog? That's what you told
more,
me, bro.
more
Oh
than
man,
me, yeah,
I gotta
nigga.
go in timeout. I gotta put myself in timeout, bro. I'm an
I
Uber.
mean, I'm just saying, trust me. I mean, look, I'm just trying to keep it. Look, the brands. I'm telling you right now, the brands they give a fuck about what they can market. Like my girl did some Taylor Swift shit because Taylor Swift was with Travis Kelsey for the Super Bowl.
Right,
They marketed her. I submitted the same video as her. They picked her because she's more marketable. So people
right.
don't think it's like, oh, you got more followers. No, brands don't give a fuck about that. Brands give a fuck about who's marketable, who they can project to the masses to buy their product.
Hey, somebody says clown his ass. MF looked like an Uber driver. That's all right. I can handle it. I got big shoulders, bro. I got big shoulders. It ain't no thing but a chicken
Okay,
wing, homie.
all right, let me be real. How many people get in the car that they tell me, yo, yeah, the other week I almost had to kick a bitch out because the bitch was like, some bitch was like, um, is this car yours? I was like, no, whose car is it, bitch? Like,
No,
who the
it's
fuck?
stolen. I stole.
I
It's
get
not
that
mine.
all
I
the
stole it.
time. I get
Like,
that all the
like,
time.
cuz, like, what the fuck? Because I had the braids, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
You
She
know what's
literally
you
I
know
get
goes,
that all the time.
and then she goes, no, because this is such a nice car, and you're Ubering. And I was like, bitch, you want to get picked up in a Flintstone? What the fuck?
Bro,
no,
let me
bro.
tell
You
you.
know it's crazy, bro. Because even in my Model Y, I still get people telling me, "Hey, dog, you drug dealing too while you doing Uber?" I'm like, "No, bro." He's like,
Yeah.
Correction, Buddha, your daddy.
oh my
Model
god,
Y.
here
Oh
we
my
go.
god.
By the way,
Here we go.
Melvin is
people
on
to
your
this
head.
day believe that Teslas are expensive.
They're
No, bro,
not.
because
They're
Mm.
not.
because
I
everybody.
bet you a
Here
lot of
we
the
go.
ones that have been purchased before this year They paid way more than what it is now.
Yeah. Hey, actually, I saw a fucking video that they showed that it was like whoever bought a Tesla in 2023 compared on that 22 compared to 23 was crazy. It was like 20,000 more.
Yeah, mine was 62K.
Mine was
That's
mine.
crazy.
I got my Model Y, bro, for 16K.
Bro, I got my Model 3 Performance for 37.
I
Yeah.
still beat all of
you.
you, or what? I got my Model Y for 16K.
Your daddy.
I got my Model 3 for
Yo,
Now you
daddy,
get me.
Model
Now
Y.
you get mad, Steven. Now
your
you
daddy's
get
Model Y.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for
Hey, I
Melvin to
bought
say
it.
it. He
I
didn't
bought
say
it about
anything.
7
He
months
dropped the
ago.
ball.
I bought it about 8 months ago. 9 months ago. So
Yeah, I remember when you
whatever.
got it. I remember when you bought it. I remember when you bought it.
You know,
You was
I
on
bought
our
it
show
for
that time.
Hey,
but it was.
hey,
You know,
It
but
was
see,
I
the
played
whole
it
point,
good.
the whole point to this right now, and I'm glad Carrie's here, is because this is what I'm talking about when you make the pivots, right? You start out with a simple YouTube channel talking about stuff. Everybody in the comments knows all about what works best for them, and it's nobody's getting knocked down in the comments. Everybody's making their money, bro. But you get
Yeah, we
started
all
with
making money.
YouTube, and you start figuring out how to do these little things. Like today, I just put together. I had to go to the IKEA and pick up a table and some legs and put it together to set up a unboxing table. Like I needed more shit in here. Right now, I got an unboxing table with some
Yeah,
camera arms and stuff, and so you learn to do stuff, bro. And
fuck
people
yeah,
making money, bro. People are making money out here.
yeah.
you know
And I'm
what
boy.
people?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna do something. Everybody's gonna be a little shocked, right? I'm gonna give my guy Richie Hustles a big shout out, right? Him and I had a falling out, and we need to rectify that shit. But he got me and Eddie turned on to Amazon influencers, right? And then Amazon influencers is turning into this other shit with the ticky tacky that I just signed up for, bro. I'm,
He
I'm
said
making
Tiki Taki.
I'm making an extra $500 a month right now.
Yo, this is what I tell you, yo, on some real shit. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. The way you are, as how I look at your personality, Vinny, like if you went on TikTok live, the way the fuck you talk, you will get crazy followers, bro. Like just being the fuck who you are, bro. Like people don't know, like this is what TikTok has beat every fucking website because you could act how the fuck you are, old motherfucker, ride sharing motherfucker that don't give a fuck. That's what people respect. They respect the real shit. They don't give a. If you try to act like a
Hey,
character,
Buddha's my
and,
coach. Buddha's my coach. Believe it or not.
yeah, yeah, Buddha. Hey, Buddha been smoking too much from fucking Buddha. But I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. The real shit. This is what. This is what. Dog, you live the truth. Motherfuckers will follow you, bro. Like that's the fucking. That's the point of that shit, bro. I follow your fucking video. I've watched, yo, trust me, I watch fucking Eddie's videos when he talk about the fucking rentals. I didn't even think about a fucking rental. I fucking saw Eddie's video. That's how influential you motherfuckers are. Eddie was like, yo, you can make fucking $1 million and you fucking rent this car. I was like, yo, I'm gonna rent this shit. Fuck this other car.
And then we ended up actually doing the whole promotional thing with Drive Whip, because now
Yep.
Drive Whip came into the picture because you know how Hertz was, you know,
Yep.
it was
Hertz was hurting everybody.
yeah, it was hurting.
Yo, but Eddie, you've been telling us that you've been
Ouch.
telling us that Hertz been fucking people. You've been telling us from day one.
Yeah,
You've been
you
like,
know,
yo, watch
in the
out for the
beginning-
fees. Watch out for this shit.
Correct. In the beginning, you know, the cars were given out, you know, and everything was good, but you knew sooner or later that they were going to start taking more. They were just going to start taking more, you know. And I bet you I started that because I was one of the first that started driving the Tesla and using our rideshare with, and I started posting how much money I was making. But a lot of that money that I was making, I was keeping because it was just a Tesla, you know. And then they Hertz bought it with Uber. Uber started making, you know, started renting out the cars through Hertz, you know. And it was good in the beginning, but I knew sooner or later. Shit, I remember when I lost my Tesla and I was driving the Nissan Sentra with Lyft.
I remember that.
I went from making $2,000 plus a week to making like $700.
Yo,
Working the same amount of
on
hours.
some real shit. Yo, Eddie, you when I first watched your fucking shit, I literally Googled because I didn't even know you, my nigga. So I Googled rental Tesla. Do I make money? That's the first thing I did. And you were the first
My
motherfucker to
video
pop
popped
up.
up.
You popped up.
Yeah.
Hey, I made
Mhm.
$2,700 on this shit. I was like, hold
No.
on.
That's,
We
I'm
got
the
something
same.
here, baby.
I met
was-
everybody through Eddie. I started I started looking up. I was trying to find the best YouTube channel for explaining how to make profits, and Eddie's videos started popping up. So I started following him, and then that's when I met the rest of the garage from there. But yeah, if it wasn't for Eddie's videos, who knows what I'd be doing?
Dude, listen, I was having a blast with the Tesla. I was having a blast. That's why I miss it now because everybody got
All
a
right,
damn Tesla now.
real
Everybody got a damn
quick,
Tesla.
right? Shout out to the Rideshare Garage, Ron, with the $1.99 super sticker. We appreciate you, homie. Thank you, sir. You didn't have to do that, sir. Don't worry, I'll cash app you the $1.99 back later. Anyway, William says William Marazzo. That's my Cleveland homie. He says he's up $400 since 4 a.m. between breaks. He
That's
said
what's
he is
up.
taking. He said he's taking his ass home, and I don't
right.
blame him.
Yeah.
Look at Nick. Look at Nick. Nick's beard's all out of whack right now and shit. He's been working all day too. His beard's looking all
Can you
crazy.
get that
and
brush?
shit,
Get that-
man. Yeah, he's looking all crazy, but he's getting that money done. Steven, you just said something, and you know how true this is? Steven, you know how true this statement is?
Let's
When they say
see.
you sound like you do a lot more than drive for Uber, what do you really do?
Yeah. I get that a lot.
Just saying. Just saying.
does
Yeah,
that
but
mean,
especially when
though?
I start talking to them about crypto and stuff, they're like, like, I haven't had anybody explain it to me that way. Well, what is it that you really do? Why are you like?
Well, let me ask you a question. That and this is I guess is not a good thing, but people's past experience with certain Uber drivers or Uber rides, just like certain certain drivers got some really shit riders, right? And then all of a sudden you get a guy that is a little more respectful, a little more cars clean. I still don't understand this why drivers can't keep their car clean. That I'll never understand. That's the easiest thing to do is keep the interior clean. Easiest thing to
You
do.
and me both.
And brother, let me tell you, the tips roll in if you just keep the carpets clean. Just keep the damn car clean, man. It's not that. Anyway, I'm gonna get off on a tangent, lose about 20 subs tonight. Anyway, but it's the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell
We
you
gotta
the
get
truth.
another Vinny rant.
You wanna break. Listen. You want to make more money. You want to make
Stop
more
wearing
money,
sandals while driving a Tesla.
bro. Keep your
Well, I wear
carpets clean.
Crocs.
Keep your carpets clean. It's a $7 brush. You ain't even got to have a vacuum. I'm going to tell you the trick right now. It's a $7 carpet brush, right? You go to Walmart, you buy it, or you can get it off my links, right? You take the brush, you take the car mat out, you brush the mat down. It takes 2 minutes. If you still got dirt where the mat doesn't go, brush the fucking dirt under the at and then lay the mat back down.
Yo,
And now all of a
Vinny,
sudden
you motherfucking legend, bro.
bro, and in 5 minutes you got a clean back seat.
This
In
nigga
5 minutes.
give a fuck. Vinny don't give a fuck.
And then no, because I carry a vacuum. I'm just saying sometimes you don't have a lot of time to do that shit. So you got to brush in your car. You brush that shit out. Brush the other dirt underneath the mat. Lay the mat down. And shit looks like you just had your shit detailed. You know what happened? That next ride comes through. It's a $3, $5, $10 tip. Like Omar likes to mess with me. Omar likes to mess with me and says, "Oh, Vinny's selling his ass again," because I'll hit the radio button right when I'm talking to people.
Yeah, bitch, I'm selling my ass.
I promise you this, big dog. I promise you this. I promise you, I get more tips than everybody else on this channel.
Fuck yeah, you do. I
because I keep it on. I keep it 100. I keep it 100. I keep it honest, and I keep my shit clean.
On some
Now,
real shit.
Eddie gets more tips than we all do on his OnlyFans, but that's because he's showing that third leg when they can find it. You know what I'm saying?
If you guys pay, right from the TV, bro.
Look, on some real shit, what Vinny said is, and I know it was all joking, but on some real shit, if you do keep your car clean and you hold a decent conversation, it takes a $5 7-minute regular Uber X ride to a $12 ride, and it makes it more better because I've been in situations where actually the last 2 months I haven't been taking long rides. I've been staying local, you know what I'm saying, where I live. and I just been taking Uber X's and not being picky with Uber Comfort. And I've been getting better tips because all I do is do what Vinny said. And you just conversate, you keep your car clean, act courteous. If people ask questions, don't act like too bougie, like just
Right.
act courteous and be like, oh yeah, you never been in a Tesla, blah blah. And you even if somebody tips you $1, it's still better than zero. So now you
Yeah.
took a
That
five
shit
dollar
adds
trip,
up.
made to a $6 trip, and it fucking adds up. Especially if you don't have to go long. I'd rather do 4 short distance trips that tip me $1 than one long distance trip that you think is gonna pay you a little bit more. It tips you zero. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know we're getting paid less for
Mm-hmm.
whatever ride we do. And it feels worse when you have to be on that trip for a long time knowing that person might say fuck you at the end of the trip. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they're
No,
gonna give
what's
you
the
zero
worst is when the
trip,
trip goes longer
zero
than when they say it's going to.
exactly. He just said it. It goes longer than you think, and then it ends up being like, let's say you do a 25-minute trip for $17, and you do a
31
fucking
or 30.
5-minute trip for $6, and then they tip you $4. You're like, well, it works out.
All right. Hey, shout out Rolando for the $5. I'm not trying to preach, bro, but as a panel, we just try to bring our experience, bro. We're not like other channels, man. We're not sitting here
No,
trying to browbeat people, but we ain't gonna fucking lie to you either. We're gonna tell
yeah,
you what
because
works.
then
Like,
it happens, right? It happens, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, we didn't know." It's like, actually, we did. We told you so that was gonna happen. That's why we tell you in the
so big
beginning.
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to Rolando.
Yo, no,
Appreciate you,
fuck
brother.
that. Vinny, Pastor Vinny, preach.
If Thomas was here tonight, Thomas is
Reverend
out working
Eddie,
tonight.
preach. Like, come on, bro. These are
Yeah, no,
the
no.
guys.
Listen, my preaching comes on work on your pivot. Yeah, we know
Thank you.
right share is good in some areas, but if you ain't doing too good in your area because of whatever it's happening, always work on something else.
Yeah,
This
and
way,
some real shit.
when everything starts getting better, then you can come back. But always work your way out of the right. Well, for me, it's work my way out of right sharing because I don't want to depend on it.
Yeah, yeah, some real shit. I tell everybody, look, it's like Vinny and Eddie said. Like, look, if Rody's hitting that day, you hit Rody. If Uber's hitting that day, you hit Uber. If it's Lyft, if it's buy whatever the fuck app you fucking are on, then you go that way. But don't sit around and complain, oh, they're not
Well,
paying. Bro, we're all getting fucked over. Find your
yep, every
best
one
way
of us.
out. Just find your
So
way out. Stop
and
complaining.
that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Like a lot of people say, Steven said it, Buddha said it, Melvin said it, Nick said it. Bro, check your app. If you're not getting pings where you're at, move your ass to another location. When it slows down, man, all that pretty boy shit and that ego driven, oh, I'm not deadheading here, I'm not dead, bull motherfucking shit.
Yep.
Because I can
Mhm.
tell you right now, the last 2 days, I've deadheaded 20 miles to a different area, and it's paid
Yep.
off both days.
Yup.
I didn't
Yup.
work today. I didn't work today because it's Wednesday. I do other things on Wednesday. But
Yup.
come tomorrow, guess what I'm gonna do again? I'm gonna deadhead that 20 miles into that hole. And as
Yep.
long as it stays hot, I'm gonna keep getting that
On
bag.
some real shit, Vinny. On some
Oh,
real
and
shit,
hold
Vinny.
on, and one more thing though. If the day is really good at making money, you squeeze that day as much as you can because
Oh
the
hell
next
yeah.
day could be crap. The next
Yup.
day
Oh
could
hell
be
yeah.
really low,
That's
100%.
a
and that
fact.
good day is going to compensate for the bad day. So
100%.
Yup.
if
If
it's
it's a
That's
really
a
hot
good and you're
area,
fact.
you
getting
keep
rides
going
and you're
there.
making that money, but you squeeze it, and stay out longer, stay out
Yup.
longer,
That's
and
a
then
Ride
go
that
back
fact.
to your
horse.
regular hours the next day.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I tell everybody this is my advice to everybody. Wherever the money takes you, just go with it. I took a fucking roadie to Claremont early in the morning from Home Depot in a Popka to Claremont. It was a
I know how far that
$26.
is.
I stayed out in Claremont.
Tranquilo, ¿no?
I stayed in
Move it.
Claremont for like 4 hours. Every trip was over X, but
Oh, this.
everybody tipped me. Everybody
Right.
tipped me.
Everybody
So
gets
you just
paid.
gotta go flow, bro. You gotta make this fucking money, bro. Like Eddie says, Make this money, man. We gotta make this money, man. Stop playing,
So,
bro.
so here's a question. Here's a question I got for Uh-oh, we're echoing again. So I got a question for Steven and Buddha. Where's Buddha? Where the hell's Buddha?
Buddha, where
Buddha,
you at, Buddha?
is your para working? Because para's been going down lately, huh? On the Uber app or on the Lyft app? Somebody just said SB just said para's down again on well, I don't know if it's which app.
It's been for me. It's been down on Lyft, so it's been. I still get my breakdowns for Uber, but Lyft it's been down.
All right, because I know you guys are going to be looking to use that too at Coachella, right?
I mean, yeah, preferably, but I mean, if it's not working, I'm just gonna have to do the math.
Okay. Well, because people have that's the problem with using these apps. People have come dependent on them a little bit. You know what I mean? I see a lot of videos where guys are doing they're doing the ride-alongs, and when they get a request up in the corner there, you'll see a bunch of numbers. And I know that's coming from the Para app or the Maestro apps. So, all right. Well, listen, it is 10:57. We're not going to be here long tonight. I thought we were only going to do an hour show. We wound up pushing 2 hours. So, and that's good. No, listen, I don't have a problem with it. It gets a little tough sometimes because it does. It gets to a point where you don't want to make it a bitch session.
Yeah,
But when you get people in here that are trying to help people, it's not a bitch session. Now we're in the garage. Now we're in the barbershop. Now we're talking shit to each other. Even I got what's his name here? 100,000 K delivery drivers. He's talking a little shit in the chat. That's okay. I can take it. I'll be looking for your channel.
We all making fucking money.
I just got a message from Uber. I just got a message from Unlock Hertz lowest Tesla rate. $280 weekly, excluding taxes and fees. It's the fees part that they don't tell you about. So 280 is more like, I don't know, $499.
And 99 cents.
I'm telling you, they don't. I'm telling you, this house of cards. Where the fuck did this come from? This house of cards is going to fall. You watch what I tell you. This house of cards is going to fall. It ain't going to be quarter 3, but it's either going to be quarter 4 or quarter 1 next year. They're going to be in trouble. This house of cards is going to fall.
Oh, there's Buddha. There's Buddha.
Noisy ass.
It's coming through his car speakers.
Buddha, turn it off. Buddha,
You're echoing, bro.
We're doing our last statements.
I got him. I hit his thing. Carry My World said that. I was just repeating what he said. I'm just joking, bro. Ain't nothing personal here, bro. We're all good, man. It's all good in the hood here. And believe me, I got a thick skin, good sense of humor. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top with Steven. We're going to do our tip of the week. We're going to get it done for the night. Just understand, bro, we are all doing. I think Tampa came back with dollar amount surge. Yeah, we talked about that. Now, I'm not going to be there this Saturday. I had an opportunity to go this Saturday, but I need to stay and work down here. But I think it's May 4th or something. I don't know. I'll be up there maybe in May. I'll come to Tampa. If you're in Tampa, bro, we can hook up. You, me, Thomas, anybody. I'd like to do a hookup down here, a meetup. But I don't know, man. I might have to strap up for somebody, man. They might not like me in the meetup, bro. And believe me, I ain't afraid to strap up.
Come on, baby. Don't kill nobody, bro.
Hey, bro, I carry everywhere. Don't even think twice about that.
Me too.
Everywhere.
Always have a Harry Potter boomstick.
Me too, baby.
And I'll be toting into Austin too, so don't get it twisted.
We remember
right.
too.
I've already checked
you know where we're all going. All going. And if you ain't got nothing, I can spot like
yo, Vinny, on the real shit, on the fucking way to fucking Eddie's spot in Texas. You stop by my crew. We're gonna do you better fucking get a tequila shot over here, baby. I swear to God,
hey, Nick,
I'll give you the best shot of your life.
Hold on. Nick, you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Because Nick's gonna be in tow. And,
Nick, you coming too, my nigga.
Man.
You fucking coming, bro. I'm gonna get y'all drunk as fuck. And they're gonna go to Eddie's house drunk as hungover as fuck. Like, oh my God.
Well, you know we got effort. Well, we gonna let the car drive for itself, huh?
You got the full self drive trial.
Nah, we
So
got we got
we're gonna
the we
need
got
it
the
now.
auto
now,
drive.
We're gonna need it now.
Buddha did say that he was gonna have the full FSD for the drive here, and he was gonna test it out.
You know they gave it to us for 30 days, right?
Yeah, for 30 days. For 30 days, but it's only 30 days. When is that? The
I
last
might
week of August?
Last week of June, bro.
Of
Don't
June.
I
be.
might
Yeah.
buy that shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna let
So
you
yeah,
know.
because there's a monthly fee on
Eddie,
it.
Eddie, I tested it out. That shit really works.
Well,
June.
yeah,
The
there's a
full
lot of
self
people.
Oh
driving.
yeah. Yeah, it works.
I keep watching people saying that Tesla's FSD is not doing too good, but they don't understand it that this is the better version,
Yo,
better.
it work. Yo, they talking
The
shit, Eddie. It works really good. I swear to God, it works really good. I've tested it. Yo, you know when I knew I freaked out? I tested it at a Ford stop. You know, a Ford stop, you have to wait till the other person pulls up.
Yep.
It fucking waited to I thought it was, I thought it's like, yo, it's my turn. The Tesla goes, yeah, it's my turn, bitch. And it took it. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. The Tesla's bought that nice? What the fuck? I
All
love
right, so
Tesla.
let's start with Obsidian Vinny. Anybody going to Coachella this week? What's the number one tip you would give them?
For Coachella, man, I had a completely separate thing in my head.
I can't help that. Not my
Yeah.
fault.
I'm doing cocaine.
Hey, where's oh no, Buddha's gone. I'm trying to remember the streets. Basically, you want to use Jefferson in order to go and pick up and drop off passengers because going to the center pickup location, which I forget what street it's off of, you want to go to 52nd and Madison. There's a lot less stress there. Yeah, there's a lot less stress there, and the officers are a little bit more lenient there. They allow you to park along the street and whatnot. All the other places is just slammed with traffic. People have no idea what they're doing. There were people that got ran down during last year, so it's just not even worth the chaos.
All right, so what street is that?
Madison and 52nd.
Okay,
All right,
so how much?
If
Y'all
y'all
heard
out
my
there
boy.
in LA at Coachella, make sure you understand that. All right, Eddie, what do you got, Eddie? Come on, Eddie. Eddie.
Listen, it's always working on your pivot. My favorite pivot is day trading, right, Vinny? Oh, we are
Yes,
killing
sir.
it, kind of. Oh, we're
We're doing
so
it every
good.
morning.
I was able to basically double my account 2 months in a row, and I'm gonna be doing it hopefully this month also. So let's go.
Listen, if you're interested, now listen. The Discord channel in the morning, there is a live voice chat called Stock Trading Room. Okay, we go in there. We don't talk nothing but trading. So if you want to come and hang out with us in the mornings, that's what we talk about, trading. God damn it, Steven. God damn it. You know what? Where you at? Where you at? You're going in timeout, bro. You're going in timeout for that one. Timeout. Anyway, so you guys are more than welcome to come in there and hang out with us. We're in there generally 9:30 to 11, and then we're done for the day.
Yeah.
Nick comes in there a lot.
In and out.
In and out. All right. What you got there, Kerry?
Okay, my advice is stop being a little bitch and stop thinking that you're better than the app. Just take what's near you, make the money, and stop complaining. You know what the situation is. Vinny said it. Eddie has said it. Uber doesn't love us. So guess what? Uber's fucking us. You have to fuck Uber back. And tell them, I'm not going to take bullshit rides. I'm going to take what I want to take. But take the ride.
All right.
Shabam.
There you go. Melvin, my man Melvin. We ain't hear much from you today, Melvin.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's been good topics today. But bottom line, always have a good, positive mental attitude. You can definitely make this. You can. This could be. You can either make this hard or make this easy, but always have a positive mental attitude.
And you know what, bro? It's so. And there are times, bro. I don't care how strong you are mentally. There are times you're gonna be like, "Fuck this shit." I'm done with this
Yeah,
shit.
there's plenty of
And,
times
you know,
that
it's
shit.
Absolutely.
gonna happen. But you know what? You just keep working through it. Understand the goal is not to be the most highest earning Uber driver in the fucking country. The goal is to make enough money, pay your bills,
Yes,
and
it
get out.
is. I
Well,
swear.
maybe for you, Gary. I
Fuck
ain't
you.
trying to do this shit more than another
Just
year. All right, Nick, what you got,
I
Nick?
fucking love you, Vinny. You shit.
Go ahead, Nick.
So what I got is I mean I my tip of the week is just I hope you listen to us. Don't listen to the fact that we're telling you the bad because we're real drivers. We're really out here in the streets. We're really going through it. Listen to us tell you, but you also have to understand that you can still make this money. It's a lot of money out here, whether it's Uber, whether it's deliveries. It's a lot of money out here. So you know, take everything that we said, but understand that we're just trying to help you navigate some of the obstacles.
That's it. 100%. I agree completely. You know, be smart in the ride you take and keep it moving. Understand this shit ain't a career, man. It ain't a career. Buddha, Buddha,
What's up?
Buddha,
Can you hear
Buddha.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, good.
God damn it! What's your tip
tip
of the
of the
week,
day,
bitch?
Buddha.
Tip of the week. All right, bro.
Is it buy
Ask your
duct
daddy
tape
for
that
the
actually
tip.
matches? I was trying to hit him with it, and then Melvin shut me up. Is it buy duct tape that actually matches the color of your Tesla paint?
Actually, you just buy the right duct tape with the right thickness. You know what I mean? It's your bootlegged PPF. You know what I'm saying? But my tip of the week is, like Melvin said, that positive mindset will make you positive money in your head.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
and sometimes you're gonna go out there. You're like, man, screw this shit. Like I always say, never go, never work when you're angry, mad, sad. Don't do that, because sometimes you don't know what the person in the back is feeling too. So it's gonna, y'all gonna be conflicted a lot, and you don't want to end up on the news. You know what I'm saying? So my
Nope.
tip of the week
Nope.
is just keep
100%.
keep that positive mind as well and make the money, man.
Amen to that,
Choose
brother.
your money
Oh,
right is what I'm supposed to say. Choose your money right. Be
Amen to that.
good.
All
That's
right,
it.
Steven, what do you got there, Obsidian Vinny? What you got, bro? Or you already
Thought I
went?
already did my tip.
Oh, so that was everybody. Oh, I'm the last one. Okay. I'm going to share with you guys something that it wasn't until I don't know, after I was 40 that I didn't understand. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, if you're trying to be the best Uber driver, that's fine. If you're trying to be a market stock trader, that's fine. If you're trying to be an influencer, that's fine. But you need to already act like you've already accomplished it. And what I mean by that is this. It's like I told Eddie this morning in the trading room. If you're going to be if your goal is to be trade stocks for a living, then damn it, act like you're already a stock trader. That doesn't mean you get cocky or get an ego. That means you get up in the morning. Okay, this is my job. This is where I need to be. I'm going to act like I've already made it. It's called manifestation. It's called
Yes.
manifestation. And when
Yes.
you start to believe and manifest that, okay, I'm already here, I'm going to make this happen and I'm going to prove my point to you. Well, actually, no, there's nobody in the room here that can attest to this. If Omar was here, Omar would be able to tell you.
No, no, Eddie, I mean, Vinny, I can attest to it. You know why? Because there's times that I wake up in the morning and I want to go Uber, but there's a brand deal for Domino's on TikTok. And I have to say, fuck Uber. I'm gonna go do Domino's, even though Uber might pay me 200 today. Domino's might pay me 10,000. So I have to
But
say,
that,
fuck
but
Domino's.
right. But what I'm trying to
I
drive
mean,
at
fuck
is,
Uber.
they say if you can dream it, you can believe it, you can achieve it. And I'm a firm
yeah.
believer in that. I'm a firm
Yes,
believer in manifesting. The
I'm with you
secret
with
is
that. I'm with you with that, brother.
act like you're already there. Act like
So
you
Vinny,
already there.
Yes,
so
yes,
Vinny,
yes,
that,
Act
that's
yes,
like you
something
yes.
that
already
I
rented that Tesla. You
Hold
know what I
on,
mean?
one at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
I
yeah, I
said,
was
I
just gonna
said,
say that. Okay.
One at a
Nah, no
time.
jokes aside. No jokes aside. No, let Vinny say
Ah,
what the
shit.
fuck
You
you
know,
gotta
I'm
say.
just gonna jump in there too. What the hell?
No no jokes aside. No jokes aside. Look, no jokes aside. No jokes aside. Vinny knows what the fuck you talking about. No, Vinny knows what the fuck you talking about. Let him talk. Go do your
Go
thing,
ahead,
dog.
Buddha. Go ahead, Buddha. Buddha, what you got to say, Buddha? Come on, because we got to get out of here. We're losing people.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying that.
Scott's ready to go. Let's go.
Man, I forgot. Damn it. Go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Well, hey, you're done. Nick, what you got, bro?
I
Final
was
word to
just
Nick.
I was just saying, like, yeah, because I do a lot of sales. Of course, I'm an agent, so the thing about
Of the
sales is
Matrix?
only Obsidian video. the thing about sales is like, so sales is just a transfer of energy, and so like if I'm not feeling good and I'm trying to sell somebody, all I'm gonna do is transfer my not feeling good to that person, and now we're gonna
Yes.
be in an argument.
Yes.
So yeah, like so I can attest to it because yeah, like nobody wants to make cold calls, but I have to do it to get back in the groove and get more clients and all of that stuff.
Yo,
So
bro, look, bro. You gotta know, dog. You're doing your thing, man. That's all that matters, man. You don't gotta tell nobody none of that shit. You all you gotta do is live your life, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's all we got. Our life, bro. Be positive. Continue on.
All
Damn,
right.
bro, we
And,
really in
and
this shit for 2 hours, eh?
yeah,
Damn.
2 hours and 12 minutes, damn it. Now we ain't gonna
We
make it
we done broke a
2 hours and 13
garage
minutes.
record,
We're gonna
baby.
get this one done. All right, y'all. Listen, everybody, my soundboard is still out. I'll have it up and running next week. Some kind of way I'll figure this shit out. Outside of that,
That's what he said
thank
last
you
week.
everybody to the panel for showing up tonight. We appreciate you. Everybody who was here. Make sure you check out the Discord. I'm gonna try to get more time in there. It's I gave that Discord, turned it over to Steven and Omar, and now it's just going downhill. So, they just downhill, Steven and Omar. It's just I'm going to turn them into
I take
janitors and
responsibility.
take away their admin status. So anyway, y'all have a good one. You guys out at Coachella make a ton of money. The rest of us, be smart, be safe. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Boodalicious out.